That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, we're live.
And we're live?
Yeah, we're going right now. We're live.
Woohoo!
I think. Let me make sure I hit the record. Yep, it's going. Okay. Welcome back,
So,
everybody.
So, a couple of things have happened since we last got together.
Like in the world?
Trevor's pregnant.
Yeah, in the world.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy out there right now.
I'd say.
I don't know what to add to this conversation that's going to be anything.
No, it's
helpful.
I'm a big old history buff, and I don't.
I'll just say, just don't
to make
add
it-
your political opinion. Just state that they are writing some.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. No.
No, but other than that, this is, I do believe, officially the largest civil rights protest that has happened in history thus far. So that's a big historical thing, and not a lot of people are mentioning it as that, because all 50 states and other nations are involved in this particular movement.
Oh yeah, it's even happening in other countries, which is fucking dope. Like
fucking insane.
France,
Ireland, Germany, UK, France.
which is no surprise because France will take any opportunity to just burn shit down in the street. They love that shit.
They're having their own thing going on, but
Everybody calls like France
That's
like
what they
pussies
fucking
and
get.
like they surrender everything, but like they're the first people to like we're gonna take everything
Give
that
way.
we own and just wreck it.
Yellow vests and such. Have you ever seen the video of that professional French boxer? There's like a little elevated walkway that leads up to street level, something like that, and there's like railings next to it, and the police are on the lower end getting pushed back by protesters, and then on the upper level, as the platform lowers a little bit, as it de-elevates, like a little ramp going down, some of the cops are obviously hitting protesters and people pushing the cops. So the boxer hops down over the ledge and just starts beating the piss out of one of these cops. He just starts hitting him. He has like a helmet and a shield, but the boxer keeps pulling the shield down a bit, like you would pull down a boxer's lead hand, and just popping him right on the head over and over again. It's really funny to watch. As a cop, it's just, there's something that happens when somebody immediately knows they don't know how to fight, and the person they're fighting does. He just panics a bit.
There's something like oddly beautiful about watching a cop get his ass beat.
Yeah,
Especially when they're like decked out in full riot gear, and just some guy with a fucking stick and a tire iron just fucking
right.
goes ham.
Right. There's a picture that's been circulating of a dude who does a great double leg takedown on riot police, and it's been going around, but it's not in America. It just got repopular again. But I remember I sent it to Trevor. I was like, there would never be anything better to me than a dude who is dressed in complete armor with a shield and a weapon, and he just gets put on his ass like it's nothing. Like, it's like you had all the advantage in the world, and you still got fucked.
I saw like this one video the other day of like there's like three cops and they're running at this crowd, and one guy comes out like he's a fucking MMA fighter, and he starts like just ducking the cops' punches, and then he goes for a clinch, and then he does a leg trip takedown and throws him on his back.
Yeah.
And then all the other cops get him and take him off, and it's like, oh, this is stupid now.
Yeah, cops operate in large gangs.
Hey, gang, I don't want to impede, but you remember how like last stream Trevor's how he just fucking made our ears bleed? Now fucking he's just so quiet, just so.
Fuck off.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's gonna come out super loud on my end, so.
Yeah, it will.
You had to switch to the shittier one.
Well, you could hear the bullshit in the other one way more, I think.
That one's thematically nicer.
And this one,
it's
I think this one better.
We can hear you clearly.
It's cool.
When Mateo's speaking, I can't hear you, Trevor.
Oh, sorry.
Go on. You already interrupted
headphones
me.
Are recommended.
But not required.
Not required, no.
You interrupted me for that. I don't even remember what I was saying now.
Sorry.
But I can't figure out what the fucking bullshit noise is that's coming in the background. I can't figure it out, so. Stuck like this. Until I get that figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Fuck you.
No, I didn't. I was just. I was gonna ask if we were done talking about the BLM
I
shit.
thought you were gonna just ask the
Yeah,
audience once again if they're doing all right and how they're going.
I hope
I
you guys are
was
doing all
gonna-
right.
I was gonna say it is hard not to focus on that concept because it's been
It's so huge right now. Yeah.
so ever present. Yeah, it's literally making history day by day, and it's intense and amazing.
They finally
We get to live in
got to
historical
use
times.
the Third
Yeah,
Amendment.
like how my family store got robbed twice.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
did nothing.
nuts.
We did nothing.
Yeah, but one of those times happened way before this shit happened, right?
yes. Those thankfully they didn't fuck with us. They just came to fuck with a third-party business that happened to just station their machine in the store. But ultimately, I mean, still fuck up our windows. We replaced the glass and
An
immediately.
ATM? Are you talking about like an ATM?
Basically, but for virtual currency.
Oh, okay.
It was a Bitcoin machine.
Oh, okay. They took the whole machine, or there doesn't seem to be loot from any of those machines.
No, people put actual fucking money in, and then they get
Okay,
back
and
into their
then
account
it.
for
Okay,
virtual
I
currency.
see. That
But
makes
they
sense.
came in with like, what was it? I think one of them came with a hatchet and 2 fucking sledgehammers, and they just one guy broke in the glass, then 2 guys fucking rushed in. They took the machine to the ground. They went fucking ham. I came in the next day, and it's like it's like perfectly square. It managed to just fucking mash into just, oh my god, and the fucking electronics were ripped out and sprawled across the floor. They fucking.
Do you guys have security cameras?
We do have security cameras, but the security system, it failed, even though we pay for that shit. And
Terrific.
yeah, now the security company said, yeah, no, we're not gonna reimburse for any of that. This isn't on us.
Sue them.
That's what we're
for
trying.
damages.
Sue for damages. It didn't work the first time. It didn't work the second time. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's absolutely their fault. You need to get a new security.
Funny thing is, we're like parked right behind a police station. That alarm is loud. I don't.
You could just
I mean,
hire.
it makes sense that no police officer like, you hear something?
You could just hire some white dudes with guns to sit outside your place because they love doing that shit.
They
love
do.
doing that
Oh
shit.
God. Oh, they're just waiting every day, every minute of the day for a good reason to kill someone. Just one reason's all they need. They're waiting.
Yeah. Wait, where are they standing on top? Well, I can't remember. Wasn't it a grocery store? I saw a picture
everywhere.
article of just a group of white guys.
That's
And
probably super true.
They were doing it here,
Um,
and all we had here where me and Carter live, they just broke out windows, like
Yeah, the National Guard is being mobilized to Peoria. I just saw an article this morning.
like protesters
well,
just
I mean, no
smashed
shit,
windows.
You got a
They
bunch of white
didn't.
guys with guns.
They never like
Dude.
even looted any businesses or anything. They just broke the windows, and immediately there's fucking dumbass white people on the fucking roof
They're
of
crazy.
stores.
They think
with long
everyone in the whole
rifles.
world's coming after them. And now is their final opportunity to justifyingly kill somebody. The time is now. They're just waiting for an excuse.
I finally get to use my gun.
I can't tell you the amount of people who will say out loud, like, oh yeah, well, if that person broke into my house, I would be able to kill them. Just like they want to say it out
Mhm.
loud. They want to reinforce it.
And they want to do it too. So it's like
They want to do it.
I'm about that walk, you know.
They want to kill people, yeah. It's like they want to do it. They want a good reason to do it. They just want to essentially kill someone and not have to go to jail for it.
Join
They
the
just want to kill
military.
people, especially people that
Join the
aren't like
military.
them.
Go
Join the
fight
cops.
beat.
Fucking evidently.
I'd say just say I want to. When you go to the recruiter, just say I want to be a grunt. Put me on the front lines. You want that? You want to kill somebody and not get in trouble for it? Here you go.
Yeah.
You want to
Unless you don't want to go to the desert on a 4-year contract. In that
Yeah.
case.
There was one guy who went to a base. He described it basically every morning. It's a regular
one?
during drills to hear shots
It's a
every
little
morning because
base.
apparently they have a guy who's, I can't remember if he said if it was a scope or not, because either way they're spotting people in the hills all around the base, and they see anything reflective or like for presumably a sniper scope, or if they just see any human figure that poses a threat or with any firearm, they just fucking fire with. I thought he's just casually talking about it. It's like it's a normal Tuesday. I'm like, wow, war really changes people. Fucking. If you fucking don't you dare fucking slow clap me, I will kill you.
What was the point of that story?
The point of this is that war changes people, and this man was on average.
He wasn't in
fucking
war though.
even
He
having
was
kill people
in
on
the
his own,
States, just
on a
hanging
Tuesday.
out
It's like, ah, fuck, this guy in the
at
fucking
Boy
hill.
Scout camp. What the fuck are you doing? Are you done? Gonna interrupt the flow.
Do we have anything on the?
Interrupt the flow?
Do we? Fucking goddamn it! I forgot to start a timer again.
So fucking unprofessional, dude. Jesus Christ.
I told you to remind me last
like,
time.
Impedes, people killing each other, giving a good excuse, and I'm sorry, I tried.
We'll hop off this whole topic now. I'm sure it's not what people want to hear.
Of course, no one wants to hear fucking just people getting excused to kill people.
Well, I mean, it's
Let's
like
talk about some good.
we have no smart things to offer this.
No,
that's true.
We're a gaggle of retards with camcorders and mics.
And I'm like, what can I say to make something funny out of this? And it's like, oh, all that stuff is probably
I don't know, get real edgy,
insanely
crack a 9/11 joke.
insensitive. There's I did see fucking goddamn it, touch my mouse. There's these guys. Well, it happens all the time on Twitter, but these people who just like quote like jokes, but they don't quote them. They just say them like they're theirs, and then they get called out for it, and they're like, "No, it's still funny though." And they just ignore the fucking thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I described that horribly. But this,
yeah, dude.
So like earlier this morning, this dude stole like a joke from Michael Che. It's like he's talking about like BLM and stuff like that, and he's like, well, then he mentions like 9/11. He's like, I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "All buildings matter." It's a great joke in the special, and then he just tweets it, and then someone in the comments like, you stole this, and he's like, no, I didn't. It's like, you did.
Wonderful. Don't do slow clap.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I want to do a fucking in reverse card.
I'll edit that out.
I'll fucking light you up.
Did you know that Vladimir Putin makes a guest appearance in my favorite movie of all time, Grease, made in 1932?
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
No,
Stop.
he's in there for 3 scenes, and in the first one, he's sicking a Russian dog onto 2 of the cast members, but they left it in because they wanted the raw emotion. And then the other 2, he's just stabbing the dog to death.
I don't think that's true.
It's true.
No, that last bit especially confirmed my beliefs that did not happen.
Putin wasn't even
really the last
born.
bit, not the first half, where Vladimir Putin was there and sicking dogs on the fucking people.
Yeah, but then just straight up stabbing and killing it is more affirming that it's not there than just guys.
Did you know that
dogs,
he
they
was?
can do it for a comedy bit, but then out just straight up killing a fucking dog.
Did you know he was
Trevor?
Person of the Year once?
Huh? Who?
He was Times Person of the Year at one time.
Yeah, I mean, probably not for great reasons.
Yeah, but why else would you be Person of the Year? Person of the Year is like a
Because
good
he probably
thing.
had a giant political mark on the world, and he had some of the most momentum.
Yeah, but
He could have just done
you-
a lot in the world.
Well, yeah, but you don't get that for being a bad dude. Like,
Right.
Saddam
You get it
Hussein
from being
never got
a
that shit.
notable dude.
Yeah, but it's like,
And
he's
Vladimir
the
Putin is rather notable.
yeah, but it's like he's the Person of the Year. Like he did tons of great shit.
Yeah, but that's not
what
always
it
what
is.
the person of the year is about.
It's never about like being bad.
Yeah, well, no, but that's not what I'm saying. It's probably just because he is notable. He's a very important figure in the world.
Didn't Hitler get
important
that
figure in
too
the world.
at some time?
What's up?
Me.
Didn't Hitler win that thing too?
I do believe it's not like a win thing. It's
Well,
very weird.
It's like
I
an
guess
award.
it
It's like
is
an
kind of a
honorable
weird
mention.
thing. I know. It's just like, hey, check this dude out who changed like a ton of shit this particular
Good or
year
bad,
or
he
in years
changed the
past.
world. Good or bad.
Yeah. Look how notable.
I mean, definitely bad.
Look how notable this individual is.
That's fucking stupid. I don't like that at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. The Russian Foreign Department of Ministry had come out publicly and said that Americans need to treat their press and protesters better in this instance. It's more than likely shots fired to make us look bad, but I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's cool.
Cool story, bro.
Russia's
Fuck you,
dope.
I'm trying.
I know. This is we're bringing some weird energy with this today.
That's how it works. See, I'm still at full power. Trevor's driving at half power, and King's still trying to get his whole fucking thing started.
I'm good. I don't know what you mean started.
No, fuck you.
No,
You
he's-
said that you were.
He started.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm winding up. I'm bringing stuff to the table.
First off, I need to stop drinking again.
Stop drinking, as in.
Alcohol. My body cannot handle it anymore. I had like 4 whiskey drinks the other night, and then I was
Why?
hungover all day yesterday.
Why?
Why what?
Why? What was the occasion?
Just hadn't drank in a while? I don't know. Why do you need an occasion to have a drink?
I mean, I typically drink sociably. Well,
Okay.
meet if it's 4th of July, birthday.
It was none of those things. It was just I wanted to have a drink because I was bored. And I had like 5, and then
And
yesterday
then you
I
fucking
was.
went off on everybody. You ripped ass.
I didn't rip ass.
Fucking
What are
went
you
off.
talking
on
about?
I came in to the party, and fucking you were just going off on Ian.
Yeah, it's called having fun.
No, fucking when I first got in, thought you guys were having a physical debate because it was just hard fuck yous flying back and forth.
Yeah, it's
You
called
went
having
after
fun.
everybody. You went after everybody.
It's called having fun.
I know it was fun. I never took.
But-
No one takes anything personally.
Anyway, back to my fucking point before you derailed that again. I was fucking completely hungover yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't even get like fucked up. It's such bullshit that now if I take like any drinks at all, the next day is gonna be hell for me. And now
You
I'm
said
actually
Wednesday.
getting like sick. It's pissing me off. Everything fucking I can't wait to die, dude.
I'm sorry, is this Trevor's little soapbox bitch hour?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
To listen to Trevor spit fury and anger?
Well, I mean, that was what happened Wednesday night. Just fucking. Damn.
Oh, it's there Wednesday, I don't think. Yes, I
Then
was.
he fucking lit a fire. He fucking said, "You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going back." And I'm like,
He wasn't that angry at people. What are you talking
I
about?
wasn't
No,
angry
but
at all.
like the same fury he kind of shows me, but just times that by 2, and then just kind of point that at everybody. I know it's all in good fun still, but he gets more detailed with his insults.
We were also playing Monopoly, and that might be a huge benefactor to his anger. because
Especially, he's
Monopoly
like, "Fuck you! You took
is
fucking
the game of
boardwalk."
war. And me and the other day, you weren't even there, but it was yesterday, and me and Trevor and Bill and Sam's a little sweetheart.
Yeah, they told me
And
about
we were
that.
playing, yeah, and we were at each other's throats, and I kind of felt bad, but I still believed the things that I said, and I believed that he was pushing terrible deals towards people.
I mean, either way, Bill came back and won. You guys got fucked.
You could not believe the fucking constant string of good luck that he had.
Yeah, he told me. He's like,
He
Fuck
has better luck than fucking Achilles or Alexander the Great or some shit.
Achilles had terrible luck.
How did Achilles have terrible luck? He was literally in myth invincible, and then in the movie just very lucky with not being killed the entire time.
He got unlucky because he got his fucking Achilles tendon sliced.
After a
Shot.
lifetime of
Shot.
being successful,
He was like a fucking demigod, dude.
That was his
Yeah.
skill. I think that was his.
No.
The man knew how to fight.
his mother dipped him in the river Styx
Yeah.
to hold him by his ankles, so the rest of him became invincible while his heel that he was being held by did not.
See, he was screwed off at birth. He was unlucky.
No, I'd say
Which
that's
to me
pretty
is-
lucky.
A fucking weird story because it's like you dip him in the river and it's like, why don't you just grab his other foot and dip him again so he has the fucking other heel?
Yeah, it's kind of like
What
just go
happened?
dip
I
and
don't-
then flip and dip.
I don't think she took into consideration that her hand, because that's not how it works really. But like, I don't think she took into consideration that her hand would be there and it would stop the water from touching that part of his body.
No, she couldn't touch it herself. She had to dip him in it.
Why
So
couldn't she
had to
touch
hold
it?
him by the heel. I don't fucking know.
So his whole foot was.
No, just his heel.
Impervious.
Like the front of his foot dipped in the water. She held him right by the heel, like by her fingers, dipped him in, and then so only the little ridge that's the heel was sticking out.
That's a
It was pulling
strong
back up.
bitch.
Yeah, right? That's a hard thing to do. I agree 100%.
Fuck! No, damn it, that
But
sucked.
yeah, and then she made him invincible everywhere but his fucking heel, which I don't know why you don't just fucking dip the heel at that point.
Well, she probably didn't think that it was like, gonna be an issue.
Well, that's stupid. Look at him now. Dead as fuck.
So,
What
like,
the
kinda
fuck
like-
are you doing?
Hold on. Is it kind of like that? Just like
yeah,
fucking.
she had to do that, yeah. She had to really get him.
That's a fuck. This is a crime.
It really is. Just get that baby in there. The baby starts to cry at the end there.
Well, yeah.
Fucking, it was the fucking greatest.
He just fucking went to Waterworld for 10 seconds. Dipping him in, man.
Like that's how she should have been doing that. That priest did a good job just getting that baby covered in holy.
Do you think that God is like, if you don't do this enthusiastically, I'm not letting the kid into heaven?
I don't
So
think.
that's why he like dips him so furiously. Like, push, push, push.
I think
I was like, that's good. That's good.
I just think that dude really has the spirit.
he had a little caffeine that morning. He wanted to make it fun for everyone.
There's literally no excuse to do that like that.
Splashing a baby upside down in water over and over again.
Because you only need to dip their head in once. Why does he do it multiple times?
I don't know.
I wonder what religion that is. Because that's not a fucking Christian or Catholic.
He doesn't want to fuck up
Baptizing.
and do the Achilles thing. He wants to
He's-
make sure that baby is super dipped.
I've been to like many of those, and they are. That one looks like it would have been fun.
Yeah, but that
Like-
one also is probably like Roman, like
Yeah.
like big time.
It looks like they would have had they were having like a
Expensive
party
church.
afterwards.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dude was dressed like a wizard, so.
You get drunk
In
on
there.
Jesus' blood and shit.
They're
It's
eating the little things and drinking the
the
stuff.
crackers. The crackers.
Yeah, dude.
Wafers.
Yeah.
Which is it's a super weird ritual on its own.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
don't fucking say.
Yeah, let's drink the blood of Christ and eat his skin.
Yeah, I bet that's what he wants, dude.
Who thought of that?
Feast, my body is now your communion.
He did actually say
Eat
that.
for me.
It's the weirdest fucking part. I mean,
Eat
alleged.
for me.
Yeah. It's like
There was a long
what?
time where people thought the story of Troy with Achilles and Hector was actually a real story, so
That's stupid. That's stupid.
you never know.
Yeah, that's stupid. All the other shit
Yeah.
isn't.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah, just Troy and Achilles. That's fucking dumb.
There's
Noah's
something
Ark,
else,
though?
where
Legit.
somebody flies into space. Well, I guess not space, but flies into the sky and and fucking splits the moon. There's a story in the Quran about it. It's ridiculous.
How
And
did?
Yeah, I already explained the fucking Eskimo story about how fucking chick slices off her tits and then they run to the sky and become sun and moon.
Yeah, that's fun.
This is
I
gonna
don't
make
know
me.
the fucking the Native American. I can't remember which tribe it is, but I know that there was a story about how mountains came to be, involving
It's
a
probably some
coyote.
Native Americans by the mountains. They probably wrote that one.
Hmm.
It's proximity. Did that wreck you?
No,
This is fucking Mateo.exe has stopped working.
stop! Don't no. Why am I looking at that? I'm looking at you right there. Get your fucking webcam so I can fucking enjoy your.
I
big,
will.
beautiful-
I will. It should come on the 12th, but it might come on the 14th.
I'm coming now. Why can't you?
This is gonna make me
Yeah.
sound incredibly fucking stupid. But the other night I was looking up at the sky and I realized I don't understand how the moon works.
Can you elaborate any more than that?
Like, how do they know, like, the moon cycle? Because it doesn't rotate. We only ever see one side of the moon. I don't...
Yeah, because the sun, at the time where the moon is there, it had the light from the sun reflects from the moon to the earth. And then depending on the direction of the sun based on the moon, that's how you get the different moon cycles in the dark parts of the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't really...
Sorry if I just shit all
No,
over
no,
your
no.
forehead.
I really still don't understand it. But
Okay, yeah, I got you.
it's
Just the light from the sun makes it light up to us.
But isn't it always in the same position? Like the sun. Like
it
the sun
orbits
doesn't
around
move.
us, but it doesn't rotate itself.
Yeah.
Or if it does very slowly at least. I'm not an astronomer.
The moon doesn't
those
rotate.
Basic... Huh?
The moon doesn't rotate.
Right.
That's why we only ever see one side. We've never seen
Yeah.
the dark side of the moon. Unless you have a really cool acid trip.
Facing the Earth. Because if it straight up didn't rotate whatsoever, and like different parts of the Earth would see different sides of the moon. Because if it's facing in a certain direction and it goes to the other side of the Earth and it's still facing that certain direction, then the other side would be towards the Earth, as that direction didn't change direction.
I guess we both don't know how the moon works then.
How do you deduce that?
I don't know, dude. This is above me.
Okay.
I don't know
I can't
shit
help but
about
notice, Mateo, your pop
space.
filter is on the opposite side of the mic from you.
Exactly. Because it's not on my face. What's it gonna guard? Spit and breathing? I'm not
Okay.
breathing into it. It's not near my face.
I got
Well,
you.
see, it's
It's
not
a
just for
shot.
bees. It's for when you say like peas and you go pop, 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 pop,
Peace.
that thing. Yeah, that's where we say the word peas.
Peas.
Fuck off. You always do this.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about space.
Yeah.
And I don't care to.
Did you ever hear that one astronaut who just came back and did an interview? He said that space smells like bird steak.
No. That dude
What about you,
probably has
Gar?
to go to a mental hospital now.
What about me? What?
Did you ever see that interview where that astronaut said that space smells like burnt steak?
No.
No?
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Was it Vice? No, I don't think it was Vice.
Did you ask if that was a vice?
No, if Vice were the people that did the interviews. I don't think it was.
Here's some advice for going into space. It smells like burnt steak.
It smells like burnt
It
steak.
smells funny.
It smells funny.
How is he smelling space though?
I don't fucking know. He's the astronaut.
That's what I'm thinking, but there must be particles of some sort in the air that collect and make sense.
But space
Like, I'm
doesn't
sure-
have air. Space doesn't have air.
Yeah, that is weird.
It literally
It's not,
can't have
but
a
things
smell.
can end up being in the air that change the scent of the air.
Yeah, but it'd have to be like in the space pod, like in the
Yeah,
rocket ship.
yeah, you're right.
So
That
that's
is
not
kinda weird.
actual
That doesn't make
space.
sense.
That's what's just inside your little fucking tube.
Maybe
Look,
though
I'm
he
not-
did like when they go on their little spacewalks when they open up their chamber, and then they go out and they come back in and then they decompress that chamber and oxygenize it and then open up for the rest of the ship. Maybe it's like, oh, the smell changed, and they can tell that way.
Look, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
I
be a
guess,
sheep,
but that would
I'm-
just be
I'm
for the
definitely going to
oxygen
just follow
tanks.
what the guy who's an astronaut for a living says.
Yeah, true. What'd you say, Trevor?
I said that would just be like from their oxygen tanks though, so
No,
There's-
it could be from space. If the door was open and some sort of ascent got in to a little decompression chamber and then to the larger ship, like when he went outside and then came back in. I don't fucking know. If he says it smells like burnt steak in space, he's a smart dude. I know what's up.
I don't believe him.
He's getting paid
Okay.
to go up there, and you're not.
Yeah, well, I also didn't apply, so
we didn't. We haven't. He hasn't tried yet. We don't know what's up. Could be anything.
you can't rip me for something that I haven't tried to do.
You know what I can?
Right.
I'm hot, and you're fucking gay.
Cool.
No
Epic
offense to
joke.
homosexuals.
All offense to homosexuals. That's what he means.
So helpful.
I know, right?
I wouldn't even want to be an astronaut if I could be. It sounds boring as shit. Just float around space.
That
Doesn't
sounds
sound fun
fucking
at all.
awesome.
There's nothing to do up there. You're stuck with some
Exactly.
other dumbass.
You're
Yeah,
it's
but
just
but
you,
there's nothing to do for you personally.
it's just
Right,
you and zero G and looking down at the beautiful ball of blue and green that we call home.
Also, the historical moment
That's to
of
be
being
determined.
the person to enter space travel.
Yeah,
True.
and live up in the International Space Station.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because there's other people up there, like
Exactly.
Chinese people and shit. And it's not gonna
and
work
that's
out.
dope, and I love that. They should,
Yeah.
play, they should play dice, but it doesn't
Like
work. 'Cause
craps?
There's no gravity. They're just throwing dice at the wall, and the dice continue to spin and then move in other directions forever.
What can they play? Can they play checkers or something?
They could.
If they strap, like if the board's made of Velcro and the pieces are Velcro, and they just kind of start sticking them.
Can't they turn on
play
gravity?
It's real easy. No.
Why
They
not?
might
They're
be.
in a capsule. Why
No,
would they
no,
not be
you're
able
right.
to turn on gravity?
Yeah, but that's not how gravity works, Trevor. You need a very
Explain
large,
a
heavy-
explain a zero G thing then, because we have places where we can turn off gravity. How does that work? If you can turn it
Like
off,
the
you
little
can turn
wind
it
turbines
on.
that push you upwards.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But the space station might not be so high that it's completely zero G. I mean, it probably close, but I wouldn't fucking
Those
know.
fuckers are floating around from the video they send us, and then how they have to work out in their daily routines just so they can stay in shape.
It's just like
Weird.
resistance bands, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's like it's basically it's just resistance
Yeah,
band.
that makes because I can't imagine another way you could.
Yeah, you can't use weight. It's,
They could do float around sit-ups.
I guess yeah.
But even then, yeah, that would work. I'm sure.
It's
They
like
also, I think they also.
slug propulsion.
When I remember there's a treadmill and it's just like you're just it's tied you down with the bands. You're fucking pulled forward with it. And it's around your waist. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I will trust.
I think I get it.
I get it. It's gonna hold you down while the treadmill keeps moving. You run. You can't just fucking just whoop up. There you go.
Well, you're inside of something, so you're not gonna float away.
I can float away from the machine.
But yeah, like 3 feet.
Yeah, and that would be annoying because then I can't get my daily cardio in.
Space is dumb.
You're dumb. Space is cool and you suck. I'm sorry.
It's not cool.
I love you.
I wouldn't call it cool. We can't even do anything there.
You can do backflips.
Like we're not even like terraforming shit.
You can fly.
Yeah, but the progress in space that we continue to do will eventually help us lead to stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess.
You have like the interest level and attention span of a literal child.
Yeah, dude, I don't give a fuck about space. Never have.
What do you give a fuck about?
Not
Trevor?
space.
Okay, we get that. Anything else?
I like movies, TV.
You like movies? Let's
Yeah,
talk about
movies are good.
movies.
Just like what
They can sit there and
As
entertain
long
him
as it's
like
not
a little
the-
baby.
Yeah, as long
Just
as it's
like
not
Carter
fucking
just said.
Phantom Menace.
I'm like I'm a
No, he
little
loves the
I'm a
Phantom
little
Menace.
child.
No,
I
no.
do love
Let's
the
talk
Phantom
about something
Menace.
that isn't Phantom Menace because that's all he fucking goes off on about. Let's go with the movie that Carter's actually seen.
Carter's seen the
Grease,
Phantom
my
Menace.
favorite movie.
I hate you.
My favorite movie, Grease, made in 1821.
Every time you talk
Stars-
about it, the year gets further and further behind.
Yeah.
It stars Pikachu and
Ma-
Mr. Bubbles. from
Made in the Mesozoic era.
38 time.
Back when dinosaurs used to roam the earth.
It stars 17 dogs and a big fucking dinosaur, and they all have to learn the power of friendship to overcome obstacles together.
Something's just like telling me now that you never actually seen Grease. It's not your actually favorite movie. You just
That's
like
my
saying
favorite
that.
movie.
No, I don't think it is now because you just keep throwing some crazy fucking shit starring this, when it was made, what happened.
During the production of Grease, the Civil War had caused strife during the original setting of the film, so they had to move it to the unpopulated West Coast.
Films didn't even exist yet.
Yes, they did, because Grease was being made at that time.
What?
That's so fucking cool.
When I first saw Grease, I was in my dad's balls as a sperm, so I recognized the patterns of the vibrations. I could tell what was happening in the movie pretty well. Like Daredevil, I could echolocate
Yeah.
to the movie.
As a little sperm.
Wow,
Yeah,
you can
just a
feel the
little
vibrations of light.
That's
so
cool as
fucking
shit.
cool.
Start using it as like a fucking icebreaker when you're talking to a girl or something
So
like
when I
that.
was,
Like,
I know
listen,
everything.
bitch, I can remember everything.
I remember it was dark and there were a lot of us.
I remember
There
being
were
in
a
my
lot of
dad's
us, and
nuts.
we were friends until the Great Race came.
The
We
Great
were
Race.
friends until the Great Race.
Until the Great Race. If you ever think you're a loser,
Oh,
just
like-
remember, you were the fastest swimmer.
Listen, dude. One thing that we're not gonna do here is share Facebook jokes. All right.
That was
Is
a
it-
Facebook joke?
I don't know anything about biology.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Facebook jokes. As
Well,
long as
here's
it's not
the
a
thing.
fucking mini
If
meme.
you, so the way that sperms are so very small, but the size of an ejaculation is big. It's totally not true. Who is the fastest swimmer? It could legitimately just be the ones that are out front when the ejaculation starts.
Yeah, within the 3 bursts of the fucking first guys are already fucking halfway through. Almost.
That's literally
and
what I'm saying.
Not every
Yeah.
sperm cell is like, I don't know what they call it, but like
I'm
able
agreeing with
to
you.
hatch. I don't know. I don't know the word.
What did I have? What?
Is
Yeah,
it not
well,
every sperm
so-
cell has the ability to like procreate or whatever?
Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
you're talking about nerds.
Fucking like 500 million of them
Yeah.
Yeah.
in an ejaculation.
Like maybe like half of them can, maybe half can fucking
That's crazy. I
fertilize
didn't know
the
that.
egg. Yeah. That's like when you go get your fucking sperm checked out by the sperm man. He'll fucking
The sperm milkman.
the sperm man.
The milkman.
I got a meeting with the sperm guy today. He's gotta check out my shit.
He's gonna check the cum.
He's got to do a spermogram on me. My rating isn't very high on the spermometer.
Spermometer.
Says I need a spermograph.
It's just a clock.
I am here for my spermograph.
Right.
He's got like a mustache and a hat on.
Half of my
A fucking
my,
trench coat. You're just 2 kids stacked on top of one another.
my sperm needs repopulated. It needs a spermograph stat.
My sperm needs a fixin'.
I need sperm revitalization surgery.
Yeah, but like when you get that shit checked out, and they'll give you like a number out of like how much you actually fucking cum, and it'll be like, so you like cum 100 sperm cells. It'll be like 30.
That's fucking low.
Yeah, use your fucking imagination. I'm just using this as a
Well, then
fucking.
say that.
I'm using this as a reference, dumb fuck. Just let me.
That's the reference.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because you want me to actually say 5 million. 5 million
500 million.
cummies.
500 million, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with my 100 number. So
Jesus,
it'd be like it'd be like 35 out of 100 can actually fucking get into that egg and make a baby out of it.
Okay.
Be
That's
like that.
interesting.
I could be wrong on this completely, but I think this is how it works.
Yeah, especially knowing that you just said, can't they just turn on gravity in space? I don't know how much to believe.
Not in
Yeah.
space, but in the fucking rocket.
You don't know how the moon
Yeah, but
works.
they can't unless they're
Ours
using like
that
centrifugal
works.
force, something to pull them to the ground of the space.
They
station.
could use fans on the top.
They could.
that-
You're super right about that. They
But they don't.
for real.
We've seen videos of them
how-
walking in
yeah.
the spaceship, I believe.
With rails that they can grab onto.
Maybe I've been watching too much
Possibly magnetic
TV and
shoes.
movies.
Maybe, and this is just a thought. Maybe we don't fully understand how technology of space works.
I've yet to detach myself from my fantasy world and reality.
Yeah, I remember it was not super long ago. You told me that you legitimately asked me the question. One time you were like, "Wait, cavemen didn't walk alongside the dinosaurs?"
Okay, this was like 5 years ago at least.
It was not 5 years ago. It was
Yes.
like a year ago at best.
No,
It
we
was
had
not
this
that long
conversation
ago.
a long time ago.
No, we did not.
Yes.
It was not that long ago.
And listen, it's not my fault. Nobody ever taught me that. So it's actually on the public school system's fault.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Even I
We're
learned that.
raised watching Flintstones. Why wouldn't I think that's real?
Because not everything
it's
on
a
TV is
pretty
real.
smart dude.
Don't believe everything you see on TV.
Yeah, well,
Other kids didn't have this problem.
it's because they were taught it. I was never
but Other
taught.
kids in our own schools. This must just be you.
Sometimes you have to educate yourself.
Yeah, but there's other kids at our school that can't divide by 2.
That's a really good point.
So I think
That is
I think not knowing
And
dinosaurs.
even they know that dinosaurs and humans were millions and millions of years
Yeah, well, dude, it's a trade-off. All right.
No.
I was far more superior in
Your
other
lizard brain
lanes.
was shit. Their lizard brain was shit. You're all shit.
Yeah, also, we weren't able to read until like 5th grade.
2nd grade.
2nd grade.
And no, see, the thing is, it's like I couldn't just not like flat out read. I could read, just not for very long. If that makes sense.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
I could read a
Yeah.
sentence, but not a paragraph.
Are you saying because you get bored and you don't find reading?
No, I literally couldn't do it. I don't know. I wasn't fully developed yet or something. Dude, fuck off. Some of us are
We
late
need to press this
bloomers.
harder.
I don't want to hear shit from you. You pissed
I think we
with
need to
your
press this
cock in the
harder.
zipper.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Fuck off.
That's a good
No.
point, Trevor. Double down.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. What did he say? I didn't hear it.
Get away from your mic. You're
Talk
fucking
about
clipping.
How when you go to take a piss, you only unzip the zipper and you pull your cock and balls out through that like some fucking psychopath.
No, I'm not a fucking psychopath.
Like the last
You are a
person who did
psychopath.
that ate children. That was like a John
Yeah.
Wayne Gacy
No,
thing.
that is not fucking.
John Wayne Gacy didn't eat kids. He just raped them and killed
What do
them.
you think? Like the fucking
Yeah,
metal
we
teeth
don't.
touched his nuts, and he's like,
There
"Oh
you
shit!
go.
Now I gotta go kill I gotta go kill a child."
Yeah, I think when you're like, I'm gonna
The-
play sick and nasty fucking prank on myself by pulling my cock and balls with an alligator's steel mouth.
Yeah, you think when they
Like-
fucking touch the metal teeth touch his cock and balls, he thinks, "Oh shit! Now I gotta kill a child," and then proceeds to go do so.
No, I just think he has such sporadic fucking thinking patterns that things like pulling your cock and balls through an open zipper is fine and also eating children.
Yeah. I think it's natural progression. Like, once you
Yeah,
start
right.
pissing with your cock through the zipper only, it's like, next up is killing a kid.
It's like how a bunch of serial
Next step
killers
is not killing a kid.
It's like-
animals as
Next
children.
step is forgetting that you have your cock and balls through a zipper and not pulling them all the way back
like
in
you know
properly.
how a lot of
and
serial
your tip-
killers tortured animals and other small things for fun as kids, and then they developed serial killer tendencies.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them also would pull their cock and balls through the zipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
I
they'd
think
either
the
do
people who-
that or they'd be the guys who pull their pants all the way down.
I can't believe
Yeah,
we fucking,
Yeah.
3 episodes in a row we've managed to fucking get back to this topic.
Put it on their shirt.
Yeah, because it's insane. And it
It's not
shouldn't
fucking
be
insane.
legal.
I like my I used what the purpose of the fucking hole in my
It's not
pants.
what the purpose is at all.
You're listening.
I don't know what the purpose is, but it's so weird that don't do this right now. Can you not? I'm not even wearing clothes, so I don't even have to worry about any of that.
I know you're fucking naked. You're always fucking naked.
I don't have
Or
pants
not be
on.
naked.
Why are you naked?
Because it's fun.
Why?
He likes to feel the cold leather from his chair up against his ass cheeks.
You ever just like walk around the house naked and then just like Sabrina just fucking walks past the 6th finger of your gooby?
What's a
What?
gooby? What did you just say? What did you just say at all?
I hang along. I hang out a lot around Flamingo. That's the term. That he
Sounds like you
uses.
hang around with children,
No.
and that's why you piss the way
fucking
you
love
do.
Flamingo. I'm quoting him.
You piss the way you do because you hang out with a bunch of kids.
No, I don't piss the way I do. Kids piss with their fucking pants around their ankles.
Listen, I'm not insinuating anything, but we're gonna have to look deeper into this.
We're not gonna delve deeper in the fact that I stick my dick between 2 metal jaws.
What do you
of
know
death.
about Jeffrey Epstein's Black Book?
I don't know anything about Jeffrey Epstein or his. What'd you say?
His Black Book?
I don't know anything about a black book.
Why'd you just call it the Black Book? You obviously know
You told
something.
me it was a black book.
It's up for debate. Obviously,
Oh, the Lord's test.
obviously you
Oh,
weren't on this
I
plane, but
fucking wish you would.
you know a little something. You guys hung
I don't
out.
know anything.
He
I don't
hang
know
out with
anything.
you.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what a child rapist would say.
When they find your bloodied corpse bleeding out, it's contaminated.
Are you sure you want to say this? Because this is on record.
In Farmington, and they come and ask
I'll
me
commit suicide
who
and
lives in
make.
Not
three
gonna
I'll,
live there,
upstate.
you fucking dipshit.
I will commit suicide and frame you for it.
See, that's exactly why, because I don't know where he lives. I assume Farmington because you guys always reference it.
I've sent
So
you my
if
First
address.
of all, don't dox anybody.
Yeah,
That's
how
ridiculous.
about let's not tell the world where we
Yeah.
live?
No fucking shit.
Because we don't live there. The
Yes,
place
yes,
that
you
he
don't.
named. We
Yeah,
don't.
and I don't live in Charlotte.
Okay, well, can we stop talking about places where we live and saying the names?
Your mind has just rotten and melted out through your nose years ago. You just make impulse decisions with the weird brainstem lizard part of your brain.
Thank you. You finally understand it. You now understand me, and therefore we are true friends.
I played Monopoly with you, dude. You threw the
You are the worst.
You turned down
Oh.
a couple of really good deals and then just
No,
made this
no. You argued.
shittest deal before
No,
went
you
to
fucking
Cleveland.
argued with me about how I shouldn't take Trevor's deal, but Trevor's the only person saying that. But now you're backing it up, saying no, that was the good deal. That was the best
No,
trade.
my deal
No,
was
alright.
good.
His deal was like
poopy,
negotiable.
poopy. It was
But
poopy.
compared to what you continued to do, I was like, honestly, if you just took that deal and didn't act like such a fucking idiot for the next
Poopy.
4 turns, you would have been fine.
Poopy.
I severely underestimated your ability to make terrible fucking decisions before I realized what the fuck was going on.
I'm also confused. Did Bill win that game? Because I kind of gave him as like
No.
it was a contingency plan.
No, I ended up winning that game.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You won by
I almost won
forfeit.
the other one, but Bill did horrible shit for the next like 17 fucking turns that we played. He went across go, hit community chest, and told him to pass go again when he already had like $2,000. So he just collected 400 right off the bat like it was nothing. And I owned the 2 properties around that community chest. Every single time he went around the board, he hit that community chest, not my properties, over and over and over again. It's just like I can't believe it, dude.
You know what I can't believe?
He just attritioned me out.
How kids can't understand the magical taste that is juicy fruit.
You're like a meme guy from 2011.
If anybody
Shut the
wants
fuck
to
up.
send in an audition tape for the show,
I'm
I'm looking for a third.
I thought that was the whole reason I was here.
To be fair, Mateo's putting in way more fucking effort than me with the webcam and shit. I ordered
Yeah.
mine, it's just not coming.
I'm putting effort. I'm trying to give content. I'm
Yeah,
aware that
okay.
stupid thing.
That's fine and all, but how about not the juicy fruit jokes?
Well, that was the first time I've done it. Any other
It's
things
like-
that you want to reprimand?
Yeah,
Or-
okay, that's the
like
first
a
time you've
boss
done it
and
on this
boss.
show.
Of course, I'm not gonna
but
fucking say it like a
you-
boss. That fucking thing's fucking dead.
You
Oh, yeah, that
personally
one's
have told me
Yes.
that juicy fruit joke at least 100 times.
dead.
Anything else you'd like to reprimand or just outright ban before it gets
We
said?
got 2 rules. No Facebook jokes and no juicy fruit jokes.
I'm sorry, what was the second rule? I'm sorry.
No
Right
juicy
down.
fruit jokes.
You should probably add rule number 3 being no edgelord jokes.
No
Well-
Floozy Tube jokes?
But then you just have to go at that point. I'd be taking everything away from you.
Calling out Foozy Tube for being a violent psycho.
Wait, you do or do you not want me to make edge jokes?
No, of course I don't. But you're gonna do it
Like-
anyway.
No, I'm not
Especially
gonna
if I-
fucking do it anyway.
Especially if I say I
I
don't
have yet
want
to
you
make
to.
one joke about 9/11 and the Holocaust.
You did literally on this show.
No,
Today.
I did
Didn't
not.
you just say earlier that we should
I
lighten
said
the
if-
tone with
Yeah.
9/11 jokes or
I
something?
told you to say a 9/11 joke. I
Yeah,
myself
but
did
that's
not
like
say
the same thing. Because it's like
No,
when you
it's not
hang
the
out
same
with your
thing.
fucking retarded friends and you're like, guys, let's joke about 9/11
You are my
real
retarded
quick."
friends.
Yeah, but we're not. We're your
Bull
friends.
fucking shit.
But
bull
we're,
fucking
we're not
shit.
your child friends who go, let's talk about
Child
9/11
friends.
today.
We are your friends. Trevor's being mean, but
Yeah, Trevor.
No, I
We're
said
just-
I said
we're
we
just
are his
not your
friends.
friends like your other friends are your friends. Where you run around saying like a boss. And
No, we don't.
and singing
You've
Old
met
Town Road
Salty.
and what
You've
a few
met
kids do.
Salty. He's not, neither one of them are like.
Yeah, I talked to Salty 2 times and he hasn't had a mic for the past 4 years since. I talked to Salty a long time.
He's a little bit like that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, we were playing
Which one?
Titanfall.
Which
with
one?
Salty.
I cannot remember.
We were playing.
Which one of the two is like that?
We were playing Titanfall one time, and he was like, "Got my Titan like a boss."
No fucking way.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
And
Bull
then-
fucking shit.
no,
He said
really
like a
did that,
boss.
and then I have never played with him again since
You
that.
better fucking send me a recording, a clip of that.
Yeah, I have that recorded from 2 years ago.
I don't know what you keep on your fucking Xbox.
Not that.
How would I have that anyway?
It's not like he heard that and he's like, I better collect this for evidence later.
There's no record party chat options.
I'm gonna say, every time you get on the camera, your room is so much cleaner every time too.
Thank you.
That's
It's a
the
fucking
that's
dog
the-
pile last time.
native
They're the first
spirits.
Because I was unpacking boxes and moving everything around the day before.
Yeah, you see cleanly now. The curtains that you have on your window, while nice, and the same curtains I had in my apartment, they're like so tight on the thing, it almost looks like it's like a fucking construction site.
Those
That's
are
a fucking
like-
bed sheet.
those,
That,
yeah,
that right there,
those are
that's a
curtains.
fucking bed sheet.
That's why it looks so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's a bed sheet tacked into the wall.
it's like it's a fucking, like you're gonna fucking commit crimes here.
Like my black
No, if I were
screen
doing that, it'd
behind
be
me.
plastic wrap.
That's a fucking like California king size.
The room
Bed
would be
sheet.
you
covered
got
in
a little
tarps.
room back there. You got a
Yeah,
little
I
ghost.
got my little sperm.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened
Yeah.
to the jack-o'-lantern?
It's over in the corner.
The
You can't-
jack-o'-lantern stays on.
It does.
We have sex.
Jack-o'-lantern is that like a flat thing that you can put on the wall?
The jack-o'-lantern?
Yeah.
No, it's a fucking
It's a
jack-o'-lantern.
That's
3D
what I
object.
thought.
It's the thing from
Why
the
are you asking for
Halloween
that?
video that we shot.
I just want to make sure
Yeah,
that it
yeah.
still exists and that it's still on because that's our
Yeah.
good luck jack-o'-lantern.
You think
Which-
you dematerialized the fucking jack-o'-lantern?
No, I thought you threw it away.
No,
Doesn't
I have
cease
I
to
have all the
exist.
props from that video still. I have all the candles.
Trevor just opens his mouth and spits fucking antimatter at the fucking jack-o'-lantern until it doesn't exist anymore. Finally.
Look, man, I'm trying. I really fucking am.
No, I know. I love you. You're so fun.
I'm trying to keep the crackhead energy that you can.
I do love it. It's like when Trevor's like, "Can they just turn space on in space or turn gravity on in space?" I'm like, I love it when he says stuff like
We
that.
stay stupid
Yeah,
shit and sometimes
but
we laugh
we
at it.
joke,
Sometimes-
but that is a really easy solution to solve any problem
Fans,
you have
right?
up there.
Yeah, I can't imagine the amount of fucking power that would take for a station, but I bet you could get it done.
You know what I couldn't believe?
Don't they all just use solar panels? Because the
Yeah, but
sun's
that
always
doesn't
on them.
net you in a fucking astounding amount of power. I mean, I'm sure it gets quite a lot so that the International Space Station can stay running, but
Yeah. Plus, it doesn't
run
just directly
giant
power it.
fans all
Yeah.
over the station at all times.
It would have to go into a battery and from there a motor.
My goodness. I know this centrifugal force where they could have it spinning like fast, so it creates the illusion of gravity, kind of like a Halo ring from the game Halo.
You want the fucking space station to just fucking keep spinning.
I mean, no, I'm just saying. I know that's a way you could simulate gravity.
Yeah, I don't think I want to have that thing
Allegedly, I don't know.
spinning around.
Yeah, it's like those rides at the county fucking fair that you can get in. It's like the little
teacups?
UFO. No. Let me
Yes,
finish.
Yeah, right like that. Yes, exactly.
It's this fucking big like UFO shaped thing. You get in it and then they make you lean against the wall. Because if you don't,
Yeah.
you're literally gonna fucking get killed.
right.
So you lean against the wall and then it spins real fast and then you're
And it
pretty much
pushes you
stuck to the
against
wall.
and you can like try to sit up and everything,
Yeah,
but it's
you-
like it's pushing you out. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
There's always some
I never
like
had one of those.
there's always some 8-year-old who does it front way so he can act like Spider-Man.
I always I went with this dude one time. His name I guess isn't important, but he was a fun kid, and he stood up. He like tried to stand up in it and everything. Like he sat up and then he got like to his feet and he tried to stand up all the way. He didn't like get blended or anything. He didn't die. He was fine, but I was really worried that he was going to.
Yeah.
I was like, all you have to do is like stumble, and then you're gonna be pasted across everybody.
That'd be fake. That'd be wicked.
It would be.
He was a kid who used to flip his eyelids inside out for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know who.
Yeah.
Stick,
what's up.
you know, yeah, and then fucking stick staples underneath his skin.
No. He just was.
No, he used to staple himself. Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
He was just that kid. He's an adventure seeker.
No, that's a
Like, hey, dude, check out this funny joke where I slap myself with a stapler over and over again, and I'm like, dude, are you okay?
Does he quote Johnny Knoxville when he does it?
No.
Probably.
Oh, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and you're watching Jackass. Proceeds to staple himself. Wow, man, that was so funny.
Like his knuckles were always bloody for some reason.
He would punch walls and shit.
Yeah, and he sat next to me in like biology, and he'd always he had like meth shakes where he's like shaking because he hasn't had meth in 3 hours. And he's got blood running down his hands. I'm like, are you fucking gonna explode, dude? What the fuck?
He's also like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
For a while.
And he's like, you want to play Bloody Knuckles? And I'm like, you've already lost. Your knuckles are already covered in blood. I'm gonna take this win.
He's trying to hurt
You want to play Bloody Knuckles? Fucking
Yeah. I watched that kid shit in a mailbox
God.
for no
I
reason.
remember one time there was a few other kids. I was friends with one of them, and I it's been a while since I would talk to this main one. But then I was friends with the other guy who was friends with him, and he wanted to drive to Canton to beat up this other kid, so he was burning his knuckles with a lighter. Because that other kid in Canton was talking to his girlfriend at the time. Something to that effect.
was it just for pain or?
No, he burns them, so I think what happens
So
is that
he
it
can
makes
burn the
nerve
nerve
endings.
endings. They
Yeah,
don't
so
hurt.
they don't feel pain, so you can hit somebody and not have to feel pain in your knuckles.
Which is how that works necessarily.
Fuck if I know. I didn't think it was legit when he was doing it, but I wasn't gonna tell him that it doesn't work.
Or else he was gonna get knuckle dusted.
Yeah, he was already clearly in a very fucking emotional state.
He was not in a
He's
good
trying
place.
to light his hands on fire so he can fight someone, dude. I'm not gonna call him out on his shit.
Way of the fire fist.
Pretty much.
Has he murdered somebody yet?
Dude, there's so many kids from our school that probably murdered somebody way before he did, though.
That's true.
I mean, we had a situation that happened where these two kids who had rough lives growing up, they attacked this black kid at a park and tried to drown him in cans.
Wow.
Yeah, and then their mother was screaming, "Drown that!"
Yeah.
Expletive word and everything. It was all caught on tape, and yeah, they were trying to drown him in the lake. The kid was
Yeah.
like several years younger than the older brother. Very, very sad stuff. The younger brother actually stabbed Trevor once.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. He did get stabbed in the leg, right?
in the fucking leg. That's the younger brother that ended up doing that. I'm just remembering the younger brother also.
I
always
forgot
seemed like he-
all about that, dude.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
that
was
is-
a big deal.
That is
Trying to drown a
fucking.
black kid, and their mother was coaxing him on.
Yeah, that
screaming
is beautiful.
expletives.
That is so beautiful.
It's terrible.
Also,
Something.
I don't think they ever had running water at their house.
They didn't look like they had heat
No.
or windows at their fucking house.
See, like,
It looked like they lived in a rundown house.
part of their, like people literally call them, I'm not gonna say his name, but they put, like, a nickname, and they'd call him, like, Stinky and shit, because he literally
He smelled like human
was
shit.
gross.
He smelled like poop.
Stinky.
They'd be like, look at, it's Stinky, insert his name here.
Yeah. But yeah, and his older brother was really cool to us for like a long time, as far as I can remember. But
He
then the
wasn't,
last thing I
like-
heard about him, he wasn't like really cool, but he was like nicer than.
I remember, like, all the people that were like those were like, yeah, he's the cool one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, out of the two, if you
And
had
they-
to pick one,
We, like,
the
and
one
he,
who smells like human shit.
and he got held back like 30 times.
Yeah.
So he's like 7 years older than all of us, and we're in the same grade. And then he's like, anybody want a body box in the locker room?
It's I mean,
And then
oh, it
they'd
is.
find someone else that got held back about just as much as him, and then they'd fucking body box in the locker room, and like everybody'd be like, "This is great. This is what school is all about." Watching two super fucking senior kids fighting, but for fun, because they don't really hate each other. They're just doing it because it's cool.
To be
And-
fair, that's more interesting than anything else school had to offer, though. Not doing it, but watching it for sure.
Yeah. I watched this one chick break her nose in gym class because she tripped while running. That was pretty epic.
I remember I was running in junior high and I stepped on the foot of a girl in front of me who was running and she fucking ate shit hard. She's crying and shit. I was like, I'm
It's the
really
best.
sorry. And her friends were like, just keep running, it's okay. She's like crying on the floor. I'm
No,
like,
that's
okay.
awesome. See, like if I did that, they'd turn around and be like, "You asshole," and then
It was a girl I had a huge crush on
Yeah.
at the time.
I got a detention because I spilled juice on some bitch's foot at lunch in second grade.
Oh yeah, and then the kid what? Then I thought it was like no, sorry. I
Yeah,
think at the time
there's
you,
a-
you got in trouble because that kid, fucking, he did it, and then he told somebody that you did it.
It's
What are you
another
talking
thing.
about?
I think he's
Ah.
talking about that one special kid whose parents sent him with home equipment all the time.
Oh yeah.
We talked about him before. He did something and blamed it on you, and
Yeah.
then when he got caught for it, you bitched at him for it. He was like crying or something.
Oh no
It's
no
a
no
long
no!
time.
He wasn't an actual special kid. I mean, that kid was fucking special.
You just called him retarded.
He was something was up though.
Yeah, he was a whiny
He
little bitch.
Pale as Dracula. You can see the veins in his forehead, and he was smiling all the time. And he wore shirts that were like 8 sizes too small. And his parents would send him with like home headphones and equipment, so he didn't have to use the ones from the school and shit.
I think we're talking about the same
In a
guy.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it start with an A?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a little fucking bitch. I don't know what happened to him.
He
I'm
was
assuming.
weird,
I'm
man.
assuming he got murdered.
We had a kid a couple grades below us, and he would always wear button-up shirts tucked into dress pants, and his things, and he had dress shoes on, like he would go into an office job with, or something that my fucking grandpa would wear.
There's a few
Like-
of those. There's a few kids like that.
This one in particular, he brought a leather suitcase to carry all his work in from class to class. Well, he eventually dropped that, which is insane, but he dropped it for khaki shorts. Did you just break your fucking window?
No.
Holy shit, it sounds like it. Anyway, but he traded the button-up shirt and everything for polo shirts and khakis, and then high socks with like sneakers, so he looked like he was like 8 years old. He went from being a full-ass man to a full-ass child. But I do remember, as nice of a guy as he was to me, he had a huge crush on this one chick who was friends with my current girlfriend, and he had always had a crush on this girl. And at some point when she turned him down, he got like really upset and was crying, but then he just got super racist out of left field. He started saying horrible words and shit. And it's just it's just the kids we went to school with, man.
He was-
Craziest
Water
fucking
country.
people.
We'd have pen pals in like first grade when all the schools were separate still, and he's the one who I got.
No
That's
shit.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And then like when we moved like schools like all together, and I was like, oh I get to meet this dude I've been writing to for a year, and I met him and I'm like, this isn't gonna work out. It's like we can't. This isn't gonna happen.
Because
at
he
all.
showed up in a fucking suit.
Yeah.
He's
He's-
a couple steps away from a 3-piece fucking suit and a suitcase to every
He's
class.
like 9 years old. He's like, I'm
And
here
he
to be the
was-
manager of KFC.
And he was insanely religious and so fucking neat all the time with everything.
Yeah.
Everything was so clean and organized.
Which I think that is disgusting in its own. Like if people are like that, it's like there's something deeply wrong with
Something
you.
wrong. And you saw what it was when this girl
Yeah.
also, she wasn't like involved with black people or people of color at all. He just randomly became racist.
That's the
in
best.
the middle of a fit of sadness. Yeah, it was like it's just like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I don't even, not that like obviously what you're saying is wrong, but I don't even know how you approached this scenario in your head. We have one black dude in our school, and he's the coolest guy here without competition.
There was two kids gonna get into a fight because one had been making fun of the one all day, and then I remember it was like the period before last, and the kid that was getting made fun of was like real like hick dude, so you knew what was up.
Oh,
And it was the period for the last in the passing period. He was gonna go look for him and fight him, and he's walking down the hall. He goes, "Where's that motherfucking N word?" Just yelling
my
it, and it's like, but they're both two white kids, so it's like,
come on.
he's like, I'm gonna get that motherfucking N word and show him what's up. I'm tired of him
God,
making fun of me. That
You guys
MF and
look-
N word. Have you seen that video of the dude in
We had
the
two black people, by the way, not one. I'm
Yeah.
just going off.
Have you? Well, three.
3.
Yeah, there's a girl too. 4 actually. 2 guys, 2 girls.
Was one of them in the special class? Is that is
No.
that one of them?
I wasn't counting that one, but we can, so that's 5.
I'm just confused as to who you are. It's not important. I think I remember the girl that you're talking about, though, and her younger sister.
Oh, there's another one. Besides her.
Jesus Christ, I don't remember our.
Well, this is this.
I don't remember our diversity.
This is shit because we can't say any of the names. I mean, we
Right,
can.
yeah.
I just don't want to.
We'll talk about it later. I'll just take your word for it. But I remember there was this one kid who he was gonna fight this other kid because they were fighting over a girl. One was white and the other one was mixed race. He was white and black, but he's like 3,000 feet tall and covered in tattoos at this time. He's a senior, and they were gonna go fight. And the other kid was a little white kid. He's not like out of shape, but he's not. He's like gonna get.
I know this story.
Yeah, he's gonna get his ass kicked. And so they were fighting over a girl, and they went to this place called Two Bins, which like you go out of the school, out of the parking lot, and you get, like, and you're at the place where kids hide to fight from the school. Super not far away at all.
You can see it from the school.
Yeah, you can physically see it when the corn isn't grown all up. But you go there, and they went to fight, and before the small white kid could get out of the car, the other guy was punching him and everything, and just uppercutting him, just really beat the fuck out of him. But the small white kid, so that was the half black kid, and then the other black kid, who was a nice guy, he was the ride for the white kid.
Oh yeah, he was
so-
calling him the
yeah.
N-word, and he had to.
Yeah, so when he lost the fight, he just started screaming the N-word, the little white kid did, and then the cool black dude still got him out of there in his truck and everything, because that guy is the best. But yeah, I was like, this is like, you could not pick a worse time to really go into a racist fit of rage than when you're only right out of here.
The black man.
It's the black kid that we know. It's like, oh my god.
Have you seen that video from like the protest in Philadelphia, and then it said that old white dude's in the street and he's like chanting, he's like yelling about some shit, and everyone's like cheering him on, and then he goes, "This isn't about George Floyd," and everyone's like, "What?" And then and then he straight
No,
up,
I don't know.
and then he straight up goes, "N words come in every color," and then everybody just starts booing it.
Whoa.
It's so great because everybody's with him until that point.
Yeah, because you really go off the fucking deep end. I love it. I love everything that's happening. I love the unbelievable, insane amount of white people who are agitating the crowds,
Yeah.
and then they get caught for being connected to supremacist groups.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this one small white kid just yesterday. He had a hammer and he was breaking up concrete in front of a bunch of officers, and then the protesters grabbed him and handed him over to the officers. And then that was that. And then they arrested the dude. And it was like, all the protesters are being cool, but then one dude comes, and he's almost never affiliated with them, and he's just doing shit. It's so fucking like, come on. Fucking ruining this shit. It's insane. I saw this one dude who drove his car up in the middle of a huge crowd of people in a protest, and he got like a homemade flash bomb, and he sat it outside of his car. Just some white dude who's trying to agitate the crowd, and he sat it outside of his car, and he went to drive away, but somebody ran up and grabbed it and threw it in his car real quick, and it went off with him inside of his car. in the middle of this fucking intersection. So fucking funny.
It's great. This movement is doing a lot of good things
I
everywhere.
love it. I also, everywhere is like not exactly the same, and I know that, especially for like the police force and everything. But my favorite part so far of this protesting against police brutality is how much police brutality is showing up because of it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are really not helping yourselves. Like, I cannot stress to you enough.
I'm enjoying this because it's like now I'm seeing who I'm not going to talk to anymore.
Oh yeah, the people on Facebook. I have
Yep.
a dude in my life who's just flabbergasted that I have anything negative to say about any cop ever. He said several times he firmly believes that 99.9% of cops are very good people and have no racist intent, and they get into it for good reason.
That's not
Like, I would
true about
agree.
any people.
I don't think cops are sitting around going, yeah, almost every single cop is a good guy. I don't think any cop could say that about their own precinct.
If you put that
Yeah.
number on any like job, it's false.
He's absolutely got his head in the sand. I like this guy. He's a very nice guy, but he wants to be a cop, and I think he just has a naive respect.
I don't think 99 point whatever is
0.9% of anything is good.
yeah, like 99.9% of nurses. Nope.
Yeah,
There's-
right. Yeah, no.
There's a
Uh-uh.
good chunk of them that are pieces of shit.
Right, yeah.
And it goes that way with anything. 99.9% of accountants? No, they suck too.
Yeah, right. There's no group of people. It's just
Shit.
It's
I remember a story
impossible.
about a guy.
fucking insane.
This guy was going in and out of consciousness with having seizures, and one of the things that he remembered that the nurse was fucking laughing.
That's just
while looking
funny.
at him. This guy's just going
Have
in
you
and out.
have you seen someone have a seizure?
I have actually.
It's hilarious.
It's not.
Depends on how you
Yeah.
look at it.
There was one guy in my class. He was a cool man, dude. Cool guy. Nice to everyone. Like one day, like
Are you gonna
was sitting at
cry?
his desk, lights went off, and he had some bright lights on his laptop. I'm assuming he just fucking went out. We all fucking saw it as he fucking tensed up. And I'm thinking, oh shit, he's having a seizure. He's about to fall out of his chair. I should probably go grab him. I never fucking got out of my chair to like stop him from hitting the floor. He fucking hit the ground hard.
Yeah,
Head
you're a piece of
first.
shit.
I am a piece of shit. I still feel sorry.
That's still really
I
funny
should
though.
have realized that a little bit sooner. I didn't think I could cover the
I
distance.
There's like nothing funnier than like people like randomly just their bodies giving out on them.
Me and Trevor here, we were at Buffalo Wild Wings once. Do you remember this?
Of course.
And we were at a table in the middle, and there was a booth behind us with a lady and her date. I don't know what her relationship was.
There was a double date.
I just remember I was standing, because I was facing away to them. My back was to them, and I hear a tickling, and I turn around, and she is on the floor, and the dude is like holding her head, and I was like, oh, and I like got up from my chair and backed away, and people ran over to help. It was so like sudden.
I didn't do
It's
that.
always sudden. They just
It felt
they
awful. I
strike.
don't have the disdain or the laughter like Trevor does for seizures, because they freak me out. Because I'm like, are they gonna wake up? from this?
No, they're freaky, but it's just like no, because most of the time they're okay, and it's funny. Sometimes.
Yeah?
But yeah.
It's
you know?
not great. Can you imagine being subject to seizures and you still have to like try to go out in public and stuff?
That'd be awful. I hope people would find like it funny though.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
It would, like as long as I'm not getting fucked up.
You don't piss yourself.
That's funny.
That's funny. You just like fucking sitting there in the middle
It's-
of IHOP.
it's like-
and just fucking,
rare
your body just fucking locks up, and then you just hit the ground pissing.
that's one of the rare opportunities in all of human history where, at the very least, you have a very good
Yeah.
reason that you pissed yourself in public.
Yeah, see, because like
There's-
I can't even clown on you for that.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
Oh,
It's
you
not even
pissed
how you
yourself.
pissed
Well,
yourself,
yeah,
it's like you just
your
lost the
brain
ability
wasn't
not
working
to.
for
Yeah,
fucking 2
right.
minutes. Of
You
course
lost
you
the
pissed
ability
yourself.
not to piss yourself.
Then it's like yeah, I had a seizure and all I did was piss myself. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's like this dude gets it.
So you didn't bash your fucking head open.
Yeah, I didn't smack my head against the concrete and blood come leaking out of my fucking skull.
I remember I was for my senior, well, not my senior prom, for my girlfriend's senior prom. I brought her and 2 of her friends to prom, and one of them had epileptic seizures, but I didn't know that when I was in the middle of making epileptic seizure jokes until they told me while I was in the car driving, and I was like, "This is horribly awkward." And then they were like, "Oh, I mean, I haven't had it since I was 3." I was like, "Oh, okay, so it's back on the table."
So you
That's
don't
the
have it.
longest time. Yeah, so you don't have it anymore. Like you might be subject to it, but now she goes to like a ton of concerts and
Yeah.
raves all the time. So
She's
I'm like,
fine.
"She's probably okay." She's
Because
fine.
if you had epilepsy, probably the last place you'd go to is a prom.
Is a rave? Is it? Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, she's
Yeah,
probably
we have.
okay.
Well, I'm gonna go to this place that has strobe lights and shit. Oh, I'm epileptic, but no, I'll
And
be alright.
steam and noise and people and things
Yeah.
that make your brain have to think
So
process
you
very
can't
fast.
watch fucking Pokemon because the light changes. You're not gonna do good at a
Yeah,
fucking
right.
dance.
Have you for real seen that episode that people do that on?
No, it's
I
the
did.
Porygon one, right?
I don't know if it's placebo, but I was like, let me watch this and see, like it must be a fit. And then the rapid changing of reds and blues, and I'm watching it on YouTube. I'm like, I feel sick in my stomach.
Yeah.
This is like fucking with me. If you ever watch it, it is the most insane thing you've ever seen.
Yeah. Sometimes I go back to that DBZ episode where they said let's do the seizure procedure, and I fucking just kind of play that on a loop and like, all right, let's see if anything happens. And I do fucking feel like I'm gonna fucking vomit. But
Yeah.
as to spontaneous loss of all motor functions, nah.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like I'm like losing control. It's just like it's like I'm approaching the stages where I start to throw up. It's like I feel bad in my stomach, like I'm starting to get sick, and I'm like, this is weird. It's just
Really?
red and blue and 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 red and blue. It's like, oh my god.
I've had that with like strobe lights, but I didn't feel sick. I just couldn't fucking walk right.
Yeah, something like that.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like a haunted house thing, and it's fucking this big long hallway with like a strobe light, and
Yeah.
the hallway was like tilted, so like one side's like this, the other's like that, and it keeps going for like the whole thing.
Right.
And it's all strobe lights, so I'm trying to like walk through it, and like I can't hardly walk at all right now.
Right. I have the same. I do the same thing, but I get like this big knot in my throat when I see strobe lights, and I'm like in them on the trails. I don't know why. It's just like they fuck with me a little bit.
My brother used to take flashlights and do a strobe light technique right in my face to wake me up in the middle of the night, and it was really epic.
It sounds like it should damage your eyes and brain.
Yeah.
Sounds like you should just like kind of sit up
He'd
and
be-
punch
he'd
the
be like,
shit out of him.
Wake up, strobe light time! Woo!
Yeah, that's
Like,
when you just grab his
fucking
fist and
God.
just, like grab his wrist and just pull him close. I'm not sure how hard your skull is, but I'm saying if it is, you could headbutt.
I love haunted trails. Just because we're on that. They are my favorite thing.
I like the houses better, but yeah.
Houses are really good. Yeah, there's one we can go to, and it's a haunted house that goes outside to a trail and then back into a house. And
That one's
outside to a
awesome.
trail again. It's so fucking good. I love the way they set it up. It gets kind of smaller every year.
Yeah.
The first time I went was definitely my favorite.
Same.
But the thing I don't like about haunted trails and haunted houses is always the spider section. I have an irrational fear of spiders. Trevor knows it. He's seen me lock up when it's full spiders in my path.
The weirdest trick that I've always had whenever I go to like any scary place or haunted house, everything just immediately goes all right for me as long as I can't hear anything. A guy can jump out at me, but as long as I get my fucking fingers in my ears and I'm just plugged up and everything's muffled, I'm fine.
They probably think you're fucking autistic.
They think I'm autistic. I think I am autistic because I have fucking Asperger's.
You're holding your fingers in your ears, walking slowly through a haunted trail. They probably come out and they're like, "Oh, I won't try to scare this guy too much because he clearly has an issue."
I do it all the time when I go to scare ones. I just walk through.
It's like part of the experience, though, is trying to be scared.
Yeah.
I know. I just wanted to go on a fucking.
You're totally
vortex
one of those. You're one of those fucking dudes that goes to that shit and it's like, I'm gonna fucking clown everybody that tries to do this because I'm cooler than being here for getting scared.
I just wanted to.
So
go
you're walking through and some dude jumps out and you're like, you're a bitch. You're yelling at the dude who gets paid nothing for being there, and you're like, fucking, that wasn't scary. You're just a bitch.
I never tell them they're not scary. I just kind of just do that because I'm like,
I wasn't able to finish my point. But the ones that scare me are always the spider ones, and I fucking hate those ones because they'll make you like slide through like very thin hallways sideways. There's fake spiders on either side of them. But the worst one that ever got me, I think what started my fear of spiders was this movie called Eight-Legged Freaks. And as stupid as that movie is, when I was a kid watching it, just giant spiders, and they always
Yeah.
made these gross noises. Yeah, just they're just like I don't like it, and they're like feet like. There's a part of the place that me and Trevor were just talking about, the inside outside one. They had like a barn that you go through that was different levels and sizes, but it was pitch black. You have to completely feel your way around it. And at one part towards the end, you have to get on your hands and knees and crawl to an opening that has dim light from the outside darkness. And what they do is they hang fishing line from the top of it down, so it feels like you're pushing through webs. And then they play that noise of big fucking spiders like coming after you. That freaked my shit so fucking bad. That was one of the worst ways I've ever been scared.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Because it feels like I'm like a tiny little thing trying to escape a giant spider who is on my ass as I'm pushing through webbing. I was so I hated that shit.
I'm just super glad they don't have like any snake incorporated shit.
Oh god, yeah.
That would be the end for me.
Like you have to walk over like a
Like
fake
this?
door.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I've seen that before. I've sent that to you in chat before.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry. Well, never mind. Oh, fuck. Get me back. I want. Take me back. Take me back.
Just exit that.
It's not working.
Yeah, that joke was worth it.
Yeah, I know, right? But what were you saying about dudes clowning on the park guys? I went with my girlfriend and her little sister and her little sister's boyfriend once, and he was doing that. He thought the funnest thing at this attraction was him, and I hate dudes who are like that because he thought he was just making all the funniest jokes, and I was solidly just not laughing every time he tried to be funny. But then at one point he got told off by one of the dudes working there because he was like, slapping a bush in his direction, and he was such a pissy little bitch about the whole thing after that. He was so quiet and mad. He was like pouting. I was like, shut the fuck up. We come here and pay these guys to scare us. Don't fucking...
Yeah, all those dudes there
like I'm here for you.
are fucking volunteering. They're not getting paid to be here.
Yeah, but we pay to come see them.
Yeah,
I got a lot of shit.
you pay so they can put it on, but like,
oh, I see what you're saying.
The guys working, they're volunteers. They don't get any money for this shit.
And there's every dude who comes through there thinks they're the funniest guy that hit that park, and they're making the best jokes, clowning on him, and they get it all fucking day, every day.
Yeah, I got that a lot of times.
Just let them do their thing.
I got like the fucking assholes who just had the reflexes of just going straight to just beating the shit out of me. I can't tell you how many times that I like jumped out of a corner. I did work at an amusement park.
Wait. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
I did work at this. Sorry, I thought I mentioned this before.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry. I did work there before I, because it was actually, it was my first job. My friend worked there and he told me, hey, this would be fun. So I go there. First few nights, I'm scaring people, but then I learned really hard, really quick. That they weren't bluffing. That there are people out there that have the reactions. How many times I scare a black woman and she fucking raised her fist? Fucking old white man cursed me out.
Why'd you have to say black woman?
I don't know. That's how many fucking times.
White supremacist Mateo.
I'm not white supremacist. Jesus fucking Christ! It's just
white nationalist.
Ladies and gentlemen,
situations I found myself in.
I
never once. I had the teenagers who always made fucking fun of me because I'm small, just like a zombie. I always had fucking fists raised at me.
How come you don't say color for them, huh?
Oh yeah, what's that about, huh?
Because they all did it. It didn't matter what they were. But it's just my situation. My personal situation is that unfortunately, I only ever got fist raised from like middle-aged black women. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
From the younger ones, late 20s, early 30s, sometimes.
You've been bloomed, right? You've been Black Lives Mattered.
No. I never take any offense
You've
to
been
it, but
bloomed right now. We
time
got you, dude. It's over. It's over for you.
She saw that there's a dead body in front of me. So basically how it works, it's a really small room, and there's a corner with a black tarp and a couple of hanging limbs.
You can't dig out of this hole.
On the other side of the room, there's a table with a mannequin covered in blood and all that shit. And people look at that and they think, oh, I'm just going to step away from that, which pushes them closer towards me. So I'm already in close proximity with these people. And jumping out, she turned.
What do you mean, these people?
I almost fucking ate it.
What do you mean, these people? Huh?
All of them. All of these people. white, black. I don't give a fuck. Age, gender.
You just keep digging yourself deeper into this hole.
Age, gender, it didn't fucking matter. People are
my
people.
God,
These
stop
people.
being
People
racist,
who
like,
aren't
respect
monsters. The people who
Talk
aren't
about your
monsters.
sexism too, Jesus.
Yeah, she's black and a woman. Come on.
I never once got a black guy who fucking raised his fist. The only time that I ever did, like, there was one time
First
that a
of
guy
all,
almost did.
are you
He just
assuming
got
that-
angry.
Are you assuming their gender, first of all?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
because the way they're dressed.
God, dude, you're so living in like 2004
Oh,
right now.
fuck you.
we should release like an official statement on the page about how we've listened to your comments, and
Yeah.
we're gonna release you from the team, but then we just never do.
We'll do a live stream next week where we debrief the situation.
Yeah, go for it.
Guys, last week we know one of our members, he said some pretty fucking choice words, and me and Carter do not stand by those whatsoever.
I'm sorry that no person that any other person that wasn't the ethnicity of black raised their fist towards me. I'm sorry that I never got that a situation to even out the number.
Whoa! It sounds like you're rejecting right now.
Rejecting where?
Are you trying to paint the narrative that only black people raise their fist?
No, I didn't. It's just that those were the situations that happened.
Andre.
Unfortunately, out of all the times that I scared them, that's the only time that anybody ever raised their fist to me. Majority of them were black.
I am shocked
It
and
happened.
appalled that you would say such a thing.
I'm just gonna spit the facts that it happened. Unfortunately, that's just all I ever saw. Not all the time. It's just that whenever those situations happened, typically it was that, and I was like, oh, I'm about to get decked.
And you've been ballooned.
Been ballooned?
Black Lives Matter, bitch.
What?
What?
Why did you have to release a fucking press?
I'm
statement?
here for my.
Are you insinuating that Black Lives Matter are violent and use weapons? Because that
Yeah.
seems like what that was with your gun. I don't know.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trev, are you
Yeah,
gonna get
bro.
an AR and sit out in front of a target?
You were like Black Lives Matter, then you did a little gunshot.
At
What was that
Andre.
about?
Boom.
Yeah,
like,
what was that about?
Got
Are you
him.
A
insinuating-
white guy shooting a
Got
red
him.
man. Okay, yeah, that looks well.
I'm part 2, bitch, so technically
damn it, now
I have the
fire
right to
you.
fight you. This is
I'm
my show, you can't fire me!
No, you gotta get outsourced.
Oh no!
I gotta
Hey,
get,
man.
I gotta get,
51% stake in the company.
I gotta get kicked out of my own show.
Yeah, I hold the most shares.
How do you hold the most shares?
White man points finger guns
invested
at
$1
only
in-
minority.
You can't do this without me. I have all the recording equipment for this.
I think I'd
Shit.
manage.
That-
I'd manage. I have Adobe Premiere. I'd manage.
Let's split off and
You have
do a few
Adobe?
shows.
Yes, I have Adobe Premiere.
You suck.
What?
And you're racist.
I'm not racist.
Sexist, my god.
No, fuck
Yeah.
no. Trevor, when we
What's-
first met,
what's
like,
your,
when we started becoming good friends, he just would not let, like, every fucking 5 minutes, it was a new Native American related joke.
We had to get it out of our system. We'd never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get that. It's just that Trevor went fucking hard. It was just like kind of like white man take land. We can't have shit in Detroit.
What does Jordan
To be
to do
fair,
with this?
Trevor petered out on those, and I didn't. So
Yeah, he did.
Defender now.
Yeah. He came off a little racist.
It's all in.
I made it clear that I was part 2 when we first met, so
You did not make it clear that we were part 2.
let's be
You did
honest.
you did not
I-
explicitly state that we are cousins.
I
possible
got the
cousins.
fucking R pass, buddy. Alright? I got the NA pass. Look at me.
I gave you a red
Clearly
card.
Native American.
I am a direct descendant of fucking Sitting Bull.
You
can-
look like
you
a
can
shit
tell.
cousin of Conor McGregor.
You can tell just by looking at my eyes that I have that.
The light makes your hair look red. Have somewhat of a red.
Because my
tint.
beard hair is mostly red for some reason.
You
Doesn't
look like a
make
fucking
any sense.
ginger.
It's just on my facial hair though.
Fucking Hagrid.
Yeah, a big fat oaf. He's gonna take
No, but
little
you
kids to
turned
his
into Hagrid who knows
woods
how to
hut.
flip a kick.
That sounded bad.
I did. I did. Now he's gonna cry. What are you gonna shit?
Blowing my nose,
Piss your-
jackass.
Piss your pants? Maybe shit and cum?
He's literally dying. He has to expel his body through his nose every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get my nose broken so bad so I can get surgery on it.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah, my right
It's
nasal
serious about it.
cavity is pretty much shut. I can only ever breathe through the left side of my nose. The right side doesn't work at all. I've had my nose broken before, and it just
If you're
never
serious
healed.
about this, I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
want
my
you to do it
God,
though.
fuck.
Wow.
I have to make it look like an accident.
Pow right in the sniffer. And it was, yeah.
Just slam your face into a door. Just keep going at
I
it.
don't want to do it to myself, because if I fuck up the first time, I'm not gonna do it again.
All right, then get your dad to fucking do it. I'm pretty
No.
sure he's big. He's strong.
He's too weak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if his dad had to do it, his dad might keel over.
Cart.
He'd break himself trying to hurt
When
me.
he comes over to your house to watch like the next fight,
Listen,
just,
I'm
like,
not
as
a-
soon as he like you open the door and he's like just standing there, just fucking hit him with the left hook.
Fucking massive ogre of a cousin to flick him in the
I'm not saying I'm like a Greek Adonis or anything like that by any
Yeah,
means,
fuck
but
him up.
me compared to my father, I'm like Hercules. And he's the old man in the town square that I'll fucking bury. Just because I felt like it.
Yeah, the doctors recently told your not recently, I guess, a while ago, told your dad that if he stopped drinking cold, it would just kill him. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
so dependent on
He has an
alcohol.
alcohol dependency
Yeah.
from years of drinking a bottle of
That's
vodka
the
a
reason
day.
why alcohol stores remained open for a while that people
Yeah.
don't understand. During the COVID thing, everybody was complaining about how those got to stay open, and it was specifically because of things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's-
I noticed
it's essential.
when all of COVID started, my parents started drinking more alcohol. I was like, ooh, this ain't going to end well.
well, yeah, what are you supposed to do? Just sit and hang out with people? That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fun in that? I'd get so sick and tired of being with someone for that long. It happens like every time we go on vacation and shit. Like when we went to Florida, and it's like there's at least 3 people in this room that I don't want to see again for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You went to Florida and you had a good time for a couple days, but you had a bad time for the rest of
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, you should have.
All based on shit that wasn't happening there. That's the
Yeah.
worst part about it. Is that I was
Yeah.
affected by shit across the country.
Right. You let it ruin a good time.
Yeah, and also people started to suck, but
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
yeah. It is what it is. Can't change the past.
I remember
You
we
know.
were there and we were watching Rick and Morty, and you and Brody would giggle and start to say jokes as they happened in the show. And while I thought it was funny, I was also really.
It would have been Brody. It would have just been me and Spencer probably.
Oh,
Because
you-
Brody hadn't seen it yet.
Oh, I think okay. Brody was the one who kept saying Pickle Rick.
That was Spencer.
No,
But
the fuck it wasn't.
We agree at the same time.
I
He doesn't.
remember.
Spencer was a hardcore Pickle Rick fan.
Yeah, but Brody, I remember he was like Pickle Rick. He said it over and over.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did say that too.
Yeah.
They all suck.
To be horribly fair, though, that was when that shit was new,
Yeah.
and it
It
was
still
it-
sucks.
No, it was all right then.
Yeah, it was like brand new, and they were doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, ah, yeah, ha.
They probably
After
look back now.
it was-
That was absolute cancer cringe.
After 2 weeks, everybody was doing it, and we were all like,
I didn't do it. Especially after it's.
We got back and everybody's like, "Have you seen Pickle Rick?" It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we saw it.
yeah.
We've been known about it. All right.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Remember what I said earlier? No Facebook jokes.
That's not Facebook. That's a shitty Reddit joke. Fuck
Well,
No,
it's
no,
I've seen it.
no, that is
plastered
no way
over
that's fucking
Facebook.
That shit was all over Reddit the past.
Is I use both of those regularly. So does Trevor. That is absolutely.
I don't touch Facebook. I'm sorry. I really do.
You should.
I haven't made a post or looked at it since my 19th birthday.
You get all your jokes from I fucking love science, the Facebook page.
No, I don't.
ifunny.com.
I fucking love science.
Okay,
You
cool.
should go like that page. They're really cool.
I think with all the satire that you're giving me, I don't think I will.
Yeah, that page sucks ass. It's stupid.
No, I
Let me.
don't.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Please don't.
I'm going
Please
to,
don't.
because no, it's. I think it's. This joke is long been done, but it's just a terrible fucking goddamn it. It's a terrible page.
Hey Trev, how's that soundboard working out?
I haven't figured out how to get it to work through here, so fuck you.
There's me and Trevor for the past like week. We'll be on Xbox Live talking, and we'll go to the relationship advice subreddit. And for hours, we'll just read the titles and stories of different people who are completely fucking stupid and hopeless in their situations. There's people who are like, I've fucking cheated on my spouse and they're upset at me. What can I do? And shit. There's one the other night that Trevor read out, and it was a girl, and she's like, I accidentally sucked my boyfriend's dad's dick, and I don't know what to do. It's like, all right, I mean, like, you exit. You're out of options.
She said, I accidentally sucked my boyfriend's dad's dick. Help.
Help, yeah. It's like, what do you mean help? Like, you need to exit the
And
relationship.
the whole story was that she's living with her boyfriend's family while the quarantine thing is going on, and the boyfriend and the mom went to go buy groceries for everybody, and then she just sucked his dad's dick while they were home alone.
That's just it. It's just like, okay, you're done then. You essentially ruined that entire family.
How do I repair my relationship with my boyfriend where I was fucking his dad all the time?
How do I repair my relationship with my spouse after they caught me cheating on them? It's just that shit for everybody. It's so ridiculous. There's dudes who are like my girlfriend is upset at me, or something. He cheated on her, and they broke up and got back together. And he's like, I told her not to get back together with me if she was still gonna be upset about me cheating on her. Like ridiculous shit.
It's like he's trying to make her the bad person here.
Yeah,
like,
which like she
well,
shouldn't be with him if she's still upset.
Yeah,
Like,
she
he's a
shouldn't
complete piece of shit.
be back with him at all. Like, no, I think if you cheat, you're kind of done.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
I
But,
agree. I think it's just at that. I agree.
It's like,
That's why there are all these people like, I accidentally cheated on my.
you don't
spouse.
accidentally cheat.
It's like, how do you accidentally do that?
And
There's so
every
many-
time it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I was under the influence and
I was
then
sucking him off.
I had
the table when
sex.
that Dad came in, so I jerked him off too.
I was drunk or I was high at a party and like this guy was like, "Wanna fuck?" and I was like, "Yeah." It was an accident though.
Yeah, it was an accident.
It's like, well, the next day I woke up and I was like, "Oh, I was drunk last night. I didn't mean to do it." And it's like, "Yeah, but you still did it though."
You still did it. You
You
don't
still did it.
accidentally do that. You don't accidentally say yes and sign off on it.
Yeah.
You say yes and sign off on it because you're a fucking terrible
It's
person.
like you can't take it back when you feel bad about it.
Right, yeah. It's like, oh, if it makes you feel better after I cheated on you, I felt really bad about it.
It's like if
Oh.
I were to suck your dick and then like the next day I'd be like, I didn't actually suck your dick because I didn't like it.
I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. I accidentally got onto my knees and said yes to suck your dick, and then unzipped your pants and continued to suck your dick.
And then you came right in my mouth and I swallowed.
Yeah, all accidental. Didn't mean to do any of it. It was
Yeah.
just a fluke thing.
So it's not real anymore because I don't feel good about it. So
Not even that it's not real. It's just like I accidentally did this.
Yeah.
It's like no, you just did a bad thing, and you feel bad about it, and
It's
you
like-
just wish it didn't happen.
I was changing and I was bent over the bed and some dude opened the room and he tripped and fell right into my pussy.
Pussy.
Over and over and over again.
How do
Yeah.
you accidentally trip and fall and suck someone's dick? I think wasn't that at the?
No. That didn't actually happen. I'm joking.
I know that. It just I remember there was a girl. Fuck, she was like trying to explain to her somebody like I got pregnant because my pants were down. He tripped and fell, and then next thing you know, his dick was in my pussy, and now I'm pregnant. Yeah.
Let's
For
point this
sure.
out just to make sure we're hitting all our bases. There is a huge difference between being raped and just accidentally completely cheating on your spouse.
Absolutely.
So we're not saying that like if you get drunk and pass out at a party, which
Because
like, you probably should be careful
yeah.
with yourself at parties.
so we're all on the same page here. Rape, pretty cool. Cheating on your spouse, not at all.
Yeah, so getting raped is totally different though. But like, it's just it's the people who are like, I was drinking alcohol and then all of my ambition and care for my spouse just drained away
Yeah.
as I began fucking another person. Like, no, I think you're just a bad person, and alcohol brought out the real you that is a bad person.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
There's never like anything that's like, oh, my dog accidentally fucked me or anything like that though.
Yeah,
It's like,
right. Yeah,
That
exactly.
that could be like accidental, somewhat.
It's never like I accidentally went into the chicken barn and fucked a chicken.
What the fuck?
It's not like you fucked that up. It's not like you're accidentally fucking things at random.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll fuck you up.
With another person.
It's always I accidentally cheated.
Yeah. You didn't accidentally cheat. You just cheated. You just wished it didn't happen.
Yeah. It's like, well, she shouldn't be mad though because it was an accident.
That subreddit makes me like question morals that I didn't think I would ever already question.
It makes me like think about like just like how many people have problems that I never thought would be an issue.
Yeah,
with
there's so many
anything.
non-issues. But other than that, it makes me real valid because I was like, if you're okay with your partner having other partners when you go into a relationship, not polyamory, but I mean like
Yeah,
partners
like
in your
previous.
past.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go into a relationship, you're fine with that. And then there was one dude who's like, my girlfriend is 24 and she's already had like 54 past
Yeah.
partners. And I was like, oh.
My girlfriend's 24 and she's fucked 54 people.
It's like I don't kink shame. I'm not like, oh, you.
That would be
you-
slut shaming.
But slut shaming, excuse me. But it's like, holy.
No, that's fucking dude. That's
shit.
dope.
That is insane. But it's like at that point,
Stupid.
it's like it's crazy that you're in a relationship because clearly you're into fucking
Well-
lots and lots of people.
Andre's slut shaming now.
I'm not slut shaming.
You said that's stupid. That she fucked 54 people?
It's just crazy to me
I'm
that
not
you
slut
fucking
shaming.
54 people.
That's slut shaming. Why is
But it's
why
like,
is it
how would you
stupid, you
react-
I'm
sexist
not
pig?
slut shaming.
How would you react if you were with if you started dating somebody and you found out they had 54 previous
I
partners?
would have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First off,
Mainly medical.
how?
All at the same time, or
Oh, dude, that's insane.
That's a deal breaker. I don't know.
But
That-
it would be crazy to learn. It would be like
Yeah.
that would take some time to process.
And to see how well the goods are holding up. But
I mean, they said
that's
they
a
say
lot of
that
damage.
It doesn't have a bearing
Yeah,
on the actual damage. But I wouldn't fucking know. I don't know.
I have no idea.
All I know is vaginas are self-cleaning, and then after say if someone took, I don't know, a bad dragon toy, give them about a month, it will revert back to its original size. If they absolutely gauge that shit.
The fact that you know what Bad Dragon is.
You mean Gabe?
Yeah, because I'm not even gonna get into how I found that one out.
It's not that hard. It's all over the internet.
They're really popular now, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I like these fucking dragon and horse cock looking things.
Oh my god, that's
It's like-
fucking crazy.
I don't
Fucking
get.
wide.
I don't
Girl
get
plays
it.
a dildo, and then it's fucking 4 feet long, and it's covered in studs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit!
But it probably feels really good.
I suppose I wouldn't know.
I assume that's why they're doing so well.
yeah,
Because they're actually
yeah,
like
I guess,
good.
yeah.
But they're also just like, this is butt fucking insane.
It's butt fucking sane. It's butt fucking
Yeah.
sane. Butt fucking sane. Like, how do you, as a normal mortal man, possibly compete with that ginormous?
They have
skinny
ones that are
dragon
like,
dick?
like fucking, they're like almost a foot wide, and it's just bitches put them in their ass. And it's like, I don't understand how any of this is possible.
This is so funny. You're holding that mic like Shaquille O'Neal holds a bottle of water. It's funny. His little fingy tips.
Yeah, it's like, I have to be delicate with it.
Look at the shadow behind him. Look at the shadow behind him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I see that. I never noticed that before.
I was looking at it all the time. I was like,
That's
dude, that looks
funny.
like you're working off him.
Yeah, I got
I
a
never
shadow.
noticed
Right
Big
that.
here.
old dick. Big old dick.
I have to put a fucking curtain up on this wall too, so I know where shadow.
You have to make that an album cover.
My shadow?
Suck
Yeah.
off and dick.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Mic
That
right
is.
there?
That's.
Call the
That's.
album
That's so like 2000s fucking alt rock cringe.
I mean, yeah, precisely.
It's like a stained album cover.
You take a picture of almost anything and it can be an album cover.
Yeah, as long as you like fucking saturate it and fucking mess with the coloring.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You make it look kind of like distorted. It's like, oh yeah, it's epic.
You take a picture of that little ghost back there.
Yeah,
and-
I took a really
Yeah.
fucking hideous picture of me shirtless one time.
Yeah,
And it's like it's everything. It's super. It's in the dark, so I had the flash on. You could just see from like my collarbone up, and I fucking saturate the shit so it's like it got this orange tint. It looks fucking creepy, and that's gonna be my album cover. Cause I look disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
We get my fucked up chest right now. We'll just.
You can't see my chest.
We'll
I
touch
framed
just
it,
my
bitch.
fucked up chest.
I know how to do photography.
It would be funny if eventually, when I did get a webcam, I'm actually just the distorted looking gorilla in the picture right there. That was a picture of me all along.
It's a picture of
I've just been hiding it in and
Yeah.
haven't told anybody. Like, I only know what he really looks like. It's gonna stay that way until he
Yeah,
decides to
right.
show the world.
No one will know.
Nobody can know about this until they're ready.
Nobody's ready for this. The world is not ready.
You're not ready.
For
Not
what?
ready.
Are we boring you, Andre?
No, no one's boring me. I just had to fucking. I have to read all these long things because my fucking teachers are fucking sending me, oh, hey, we're going to be doing this day, and be sure to
Oh
wear
my
this,
god,
this,
it makes the whole thing.
Yeah, it makes it white.
What?
No, he changed his picture and it changed his whole
Why does
entire
it do that?
screen color to
What?
fucking skin.
What, Scan?
Look at
Can
me
you
on
not see the
fucking computer
screen?
dipshit.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at?
Do you not have Discord up?
I do have Discord. I'm looking right at you.
Look at Carter's picture.
He's clicking it open. He didn't have it open.
It's not there. No, it's what picture? I've literally been sitting here this entire time.
There's 3 of us in here.
Yes.
What
His
is?
fucking King Kong fucking looking ass.
Okay, it didn't
So
change for
must
him.
not have
then.
saved it for him and his bad internet. I don't know.
Okay, well, you're fucking stupid.
You're fucking stupid. I'll fucking kill you. I will end you.
But you really have to read these things now while we're trying to do the show.
I'm sorry. They stress importance because it's coming up, and I gotta remember all this fucking shit. I got 3 teachers, and because of COVID, I gotta make up 2 whole classes. They're getting really strict with these procedures.
How-
I'm sorry. I'm
So
fucking
they
sorry.
just extended your classes from
kind
spring
of,
semester?
but it's kind of like when the
They're just
final
trying
day
to
came up, they just stopped doing it. But I have to come in a separate day. They were thinking about making it in winter. They said no, we're gonna do it in summer. But if any of you guys are taking summer classes, like moi, it's gonna be a little tricky.
tricky.
So they're trying to
It's tricky to
squeeze me
rock
to come
around.
in to do labs, that and like things we didn't do because I kind of can't know how to rig and hoist things if I've never once touched or held
What are you
or
trying to-
operated a rig and hoist.
You trying to hog tie somebody?
I'm gonna hog tie you to a
Trying to
fucking
hog
back to my car.
Not me. You can't even fucking pick me up.
I will roofie you. I will Bill Cosby your ass without
Can't
the
do that.
sex.
I'm immune.
He's immune from. Yeah, I've tried it on him before. It's pretty intense.
You
Yeah.
actually try to roofie him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As a baby, it's all I ate was roofies.
yeah.
So they do nothing for me now.
He was a cocaine baby, so
Yeah.
he's always has anti-rufinol.
My birth was so painful that the doctors had to prescribe me 5 years of Rohypnol so I could forget the
Rohypnol.
night that I was born. And it worked. It just didn't work on me anymore.
Yeah, he has an immunity built up. Is a tolerance.
Yeah. You have to try harder.
Why am I having missed calls? Multiple missed calls, in fact.
Who called you?
I don't know, just a random number, and I
Bet you
should
it's a guy.
probably back immediately after this is over.
Well, they probably just want your social security information.
Probably.
Alright, it's
I'll
that
give
show.
it to him. when they call me.
This seems
Okay,
legit.
Oh, get it out of the way. Might
No.
as well. When they steal it, other people will have to steal it from them, and they'll have to deal with it then.
Yep. It's their fault.
It's like they call you back like, somebody stole your social security information from us. And you're like, well, yeah, you stole it from me. And they're like, yeah, but we don't have it anymore. They're like, then you gotta get it back.
I have 2 calls from Chicago and 1 from Oakwood.
Why?
You know?
You know, if he knew, I'm sure he wouldn't be having this conversation.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
this was new information, and then he's like, "Oh, I know someone from Chicago."
No.
Or I know someone from. Oh, I don't know where. I don't know what that second place is. I'm sorry.
It's like when we're talking about something and we already discussed that we don't know who it is, and he
Yeah.
says the place where it came from, and you're like, well, he must know now. No,
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it clicked in his head. Oh, I know someone
No.
from Chicago.
it's not how that happened.
Oh, I'm
If he
sorry.
knew someone in Chicago, he'd probably have them saved in his phone.
I called the Chicago number, and the line was busy, and then I called the Oakwood number, and it went brrr, and then it did like boo-da-da, and then it was like the number you're trying, and then I just hung up.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I'll
That's
probably try the
sketchy.
Chicago one.
It's a burn phone, baby. It's a one and done.
Well, I do know one person in Chicago, but I have maybe his number. I don't know.
Oh,
Suck my fat fucking dick, Trevor.
My number.
what?
I don't know how anybody in Chicago, because nobody there knows my number, so I don't know where I'm getting called from.
That's just telemarketing bullshit.
It more than likely is, yeah. I can't believe they called me twice. That usually doesn't happen though. It called me twice back to
It
back.
pissed me off that they never leave voicemails. So,
Um,
like, I can never tell if it's a telemarketer or not because I just don't answer my phone.
I always. I have my phone fucking linked. I think no, it's not linked. I think they just like get one digit off. I don't know. I keep getting fucking calls for some bitch who lives in Riley, whose name I will not give. Riley, and
It's Raleigh, but yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I have a ringtone that is very, very old, and it is possibly the most annoying one, so I like that I have to make anybody sit through it.
It's the fucking
Trevor-
worst thing on the planet.
Could probably actually call me and play it on the mic
Hold on.
real quick.
You want to
and
hear it?
Yeah, I've never changed it. I have no intention to change it because if anybody actually has to sit on the phone and listen to calling me and they're like telemarketers, I want them to sit through it the whole time.
Here,
It's from the first phone I ever had. And it just carried over, I guess, which I didn't know until somewhat recently.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
oh, you.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Well, you heard part of it, so.
I didn't hear any of it.
Oh, you
Couldn't hear
didn't?
any of it.
Neither.
Well, I'm pretty sure I picked it up. Want me to do it again? No, I'm not gonna do it again. I got it.
All right, sick, cool. Just in case anybody didn't hear it, we're not gonna hear it now.
What is that, Mozart?
I guess it says,
Yeah.
"Please hold while your party
It's
is
a
reached."
fucking
And it's
symphony. That's.
super low quality.
It's
It's
clipping the whole time.
And yeah, it doesn't sound good at all. It sounds so distorted and fucked up, and it lasts for what feels like an eternity.
Yeah. It's
I
awful.
Love it. I love it. I love that everyone who wants to call me has to sit through it.
I won't call you.
I will call
You
you.
should. I don't want anyone to call me.
I'm calling you now.
Why are
Yeah,
you doing it?
so you can hear it.
Yeah, I'm calling you now. I also want to hear. I want to hear the sound.
We'll
of
put
that.
it on speaker so we can all hear it.
Hold on, someone's processing. What the fuck?
What are you waiting for?
Don't.
How is it taking you this long to do
I'm
this?
fucking trying. I have to go through all the messages because again, I'm getting spammed with teachers, so I gotta try and find the fucking group chat, and hope that I don't call the wrong guy.
Don't read the number out loud.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna read the
please.
number. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not gonna do that fucking whole Aaron situation. Which, by the way, King, I'm still sorry about.
Oh, I get what you're doing now. I like
What
how
is he sorry about?
he's the time when you sent him a message about the guy being a little bitch, and then he read it out loud to that guy.
Oh yeah.
You realize he fucking reads this now. He watches this.
Yeah,
Yeah, he won't.
he already knew about it. What do you
Yeah.
mean? Like, oh, I can't tell that
Well, because he
situation.
did nothing but talk shit to you for like 40 solid minutes. So I texted you. I was like, "Hey, don't listen to him. He's being kind of an asshole."
Did you put it on
I
speaker?
fucking hate you!
Put on speaker.
Oh shit, I forgot. Damn it! Hold on, I gotta do it again. That shit is that. It's actually fucking annoying. That I hate that. I hate you. and
Literally
I
told
hate
you to put it on
everything you
speaker
stand for.
before you even attempted this. Yeah,
Fucking.
it's killing the mic. Yeah, we get it.
It's just that.
It literally killed your mic. It's killing it.
It's just broke the mic. That's how.
Yeah, it's only coming in pieces because it's fucking destroying everything that it
I fucking
touches.
hate this. I hate it so much.
It's so
Yeah.
loud. I love it. I'm so happy. It's
It's egregious. It should be a crime.
It just gets louder and louder. It's so fucking loud.
I want you to know that you suck.
My eardrums melt.
My favorite thought, and I know that it's probably all mechanical, so this has happened maybe once, maybe never, but I want a dude with headphones on to be calling me from like a center and just have that blare in his fucking ears. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that exactly happened. I want that to happen.
I would jump out the nearest window.
I'd be like, oh god, take his headphones off.
I would quit the job immediately
Fucking
and jump out the window.
Jump out the window.
Like, this isn't worth it.
I just want to tell some telemarketers, like, you piece of shit for calling me, but also I know this isn't your fault. You're just trying to make money.
No, they just call you like, hello, housekeeping.
Just power through.
Wow.
I know
Housekeeping.
conditions are terrible.
Wow. That was
Yeah. You know what's weird is that normally it's
not Mexicans.
Mexican accent, so.
Because I wasn't trying to make.
But those jobs aren't normally outsourced to a lot of of Mexican companies. I mean, they are sometimes, but definitely way more to India. People work in call centers more than India.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of the telemarketer. I'm just trying to make fun of. You know what? I'm not even gonna sweat. It was a racist joke that you fucking dug too deep into.
It's because it didn't make sense.
Roast.
Someone calls the phone and says housekeeping.
I was trying. No, he calls me and I answer, and I'm saying housekeeping over and over again.
Why would they? But why would you be housekeeping? Saying that to them.
Because maybe they got the wrong number.
So you answer the phone and say housekeeping.
Yeah.
You
Just keep saying
hola.
housekeeping. What room are you in? Fucking shit like that.
Yeah, you're making this look way better for you.
Don't give a fucking shit now. As long as you don't fucking try to label these white supremacists, I will make up. Everybody can laugh at racism.
This episode's called Andre's the Biggest Racist.
No, it better not be fucking called Andre's the Biggest Racist. I already got the fucking episode called Andre.
Yeah,
Andre
you get bullied by a girl.
No, you didn't put the get bullied by the girl.
I know because I didn't want that long of a title.
Exactly.
But if you watched, you learned that Andre got bullied by a girl.
I was
'cause
there.
He's a fucking bitch.
I was there in the making and the recording of it.
Yeah. And this is why you are now a sub.
Did you know during the filming of my favorite movie,
God,
Grease, the
stop.
cast was only allowed to eat?
Oh
green
my
beans?
fucking god, I hate you. I
Only-
fucking hate you.
Why do you take your headphones off?
Oh
They're
god,
only allowed to eat
listed
green
the
beans.
one-
That is
And
literally
only-
one of the worst things you can do while we're fucking recording a podcast is take your headphones off so you can't
And,
hear anything we're
I
saying.
didn't want to listen to Grease. I just didn't want to fucking listen to Grease.
You're not listening to Grease, you're listening about Grease.
But yeah. So yeah, they could only eat it for breakfast. They had no other meals during the day.
I will eat you for breakfast.
Hell yeah. How long is this? Like going on even time. Got anything else we want to get to?
No, not really.
Shout out to Ben Riley.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
what?
know. I don't fucking know.
Well, we don't do shoutouts unless we get paid, so.
Okay. I was shouting
Uh,
out to a person who I don't know, and I just kind of made the
Ben
name off
Riley,
the top of my
if you're
head.
listening, fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Piece of
Um,
shit.
You have no idea who you are. You shouldn't exist, probably. So.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm just gonna do a real shout out. Hey, Brandon, if you ever fucking watch
Stop!
this, fuck
No!
you.
No! You don't get to do shoutouts, only I do. It's my show.
Then, sorry. Then just edit that out.
Brandon, fuck you
I-
too, also. Fuck off.
God.
You want to ruin anything else while you're at it?
Then. It's apparent that I'm just a fucking nuisance, so I'm sorry. I will be a good little savage, and I will go back in my cage now.
You're like a braking system that always malfunctions and
I'm
takes
gonna
everything
fucking
to a
break.
screeching
I
halt.
swear to God, I will.
You're like, oh, are they having a good flowing conversation right now? Let me just stop this.
Let me just no.
I've done that
Whatever.
several times this time. I love you to death. But
I know.
remember
I'm
when
trying.
me and Trevor will be talking about something, you'll be like, imagine this other shit real quick, and then you just keep going and going. It's
I'm
like,
trying.
getting-
Believe me, I'm fucking trying.
I
Every
know,
time,
God,
every
you.
time I let you guys just do that, and I just sit there, I'm like, yeah, and then I always get the question like, you wanna say something, buddy? You
Yeah, and then you go, "Ugh, high school
because
sucks.
I know I'll fuck it up. I know goddamn well I'll fuck it up.
We flip it to you, and you go, high school
Because I suck at
sucks.
this.
I
I've
was
never done this
bullied by a
before.
girl.
You guys have done Let's Plays, and have done this before. This is my first time.
Yeah, we're veterans.
Of course, you're fucking different. So excuse me while I'm still trying to get into the flow. I just thought the whole point of this was say dumb shit and then laugh about it.
It's exactly what it is.
There we go. We can laugh about dumb shit that comes out.
Yeah, but a lot of the dumb shit comes from you, and then we make fun of you for it, and that's where the
Exactly.
laughing comes
That's
in.
the dynamic. That's the fucking dynamic.
It
Did
is.
we end this 4 minutes ago?
Don't break this
Well,
dynamic.
I was waiting to get to 150. We're at 150 exactly right now.
Cool.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. What the fuck?
Ass.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode, everybody. Hope you all have a good day and a good week. See you next time. My thing's not working. Here we go. Bye.